Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name's Animal Prehistoric Farmer. Hopefully you're all having a great evening. All that jazz. I told you guys I was gonna be back. I just been fighting with trying to get time to be able to do this, plus fighting with everybody else in the afternoon for the internet. Kinda can be a little wonky. So gotta do what I can do, you guys. Just doing what I can do. So yesterday, for if you guys don't watch the morning stream, which I know some people don't, because I'm on in the morning and in the afternoon at times, so you never know when it comes to whatever you're watching with me here. So I kind of tore my chair apart. Was in here with the grinder, outside with the grinder, got metal flakes, wood flakes, stuff like that all over in the carpet yet that I'm trying to get out. So yeah, I was doing some adjusting to my table. I'm gonna be taking some measurements and going over to a metal shop or somewhere and trying to get some stuff fabricated, some stuff done that I can't do. We are only streaming on one side with this tonight. Just with this game, it's a lot for my PC to handle, for all the logistics and everything that this thing's got running for itself, you know what I mean? So I just gotta do what I can do real quick, get it shared to my Discord, my Facebook, and then yeah, I'll be ready to rock and roll. What's going on, you guys? Welcome in. Let's get my mods tossed on here just because. I should tag him because he used to come watch me all the time. But I don't think I'm going to. Because I don't know. Don't want to. Alright. No, Cat, you gotta knock that crap off. I'll tell you right now. Jumping on the back of my chair like that. There we go. Well, that makes it look all party and stuff. Having a little dinosaur in the title, right? I might have to go in and check my internet, make sure I ain't got a bunch of extra stuff hooked up, and try to delete it, or try to block stuff or whatever. Easy peasy emoji making. Oh my lord. Sweet stuff. My avatar don't need a new look. Quit trying to take my cool look from me, man. What I got a scary Halloween looking style look. It's trying to tell me I need a new look already. Man, it best back up. They don't know what type of demons it's stirring with something like that. Wow, someone downstairs has got some issues. that's right, I'm back. I gotta make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. Cause if not, oh man. Well, my remote literally just started dancing all over the table. I don't know what dance it was, but that was kind of weird. It was all like, my cat's trying to hold on for dear life on the back of the chair, and I'm like, oh my god, he's moving around. Alright, so I do have the Halloween event. I don't know how many more days are left for the Halloween event. A couple more days, I'm not sure. But I do know that I've got it added. So it's not going anywhere. I gotta get up. Gotta get some stuff going. I'm gonna need some cryopods. That. My stuff is acting wonky. Oh man, I'm hungry, dude. I better get something to eat. See what I got in here. Got some eggs. I got some rotten meat. Tell I've been out a minute. Man, I better. That's what, you know what? That's gonna be the first thing we do right there, you guys. Let's go do some hunting. Let's stock our refrigerators and our freezers or whatever we got on there. I can't bring this guy out because he'll freaking eat all my food. And I want to use him and go get all the goods that we can get from gathering and whatnot. But like I said, that little chunk there, man, that little thing will eat all my food up. And I really don't want to pull him out. I just don't want to lose all my food to the little turd. Little butt nugget. He's a butt nugget. I'll take this. It's pretty beat up, but you know what? She tried and true. She'll send anything to see the maker. Oh crap. Calm down up there. You guys are fine. I gotta get you food too. I'm sure of it. Oh, my Zeppy. Cool old Zepp. Man, you guys get out of there. There you are, Walter. Let's go for a ride, guy. Walter's my bird. He's pretty cool. I wonder where my one them things at? I didn't look for them. Let's go find something to shoot down real quick. Whoa, what's that? Dude, no, let's go there. What is that? That is freaking awesome. Ah, no way. What? That is so freaking dubious. Oh crap. Ah, snap. You know what I think? Oh, you know what? No, it's still alive. It's still alive. Okay, let me. I gotta worry about this now. Yeah, I better worry about this. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm landing out here by nothing. Right? Nothing. Let's see if I still got them expert skills. Oh, don't put that away. Pull that beast back out. Load up. We're shooting him out the sky, one shot. Been a minute, been a minute. Oh, don't you move. Quit adjusting. Oh, first shot missed. There's some residue in the barrel, man. The bullet strayed. Oh, I hit the tail feather. Seen it fall off. You know what? Gotta use the goddamn mouse for that, I guess. Playing over here. But ow! Chicken dinner. Winner, winner. Take that to you, little wank. Come after me. Get the real juice, buddy. Get the real juice. That's right. Try me. Try me. Alright, now give me... Okay, you can hold on to him because he's a little weenie. I should have him out. Because... Oh, hey. Alright. I mean, I can get away with it as long as I don't, like, I think get into a physical altercation with something. I think we'll be alright. Mr. Freeze, my dude. What you got going on? Got his awesome little helmet on. He does like that stuff. Let's take his health up a couple. Knock your stuff off, man. Come here. There we go. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what do we got there? What do we got there, man? Should I bring him down to me? How do I zoom in with... Okay, okay. That's pretty basic for using the mouse. I got a controller and I got a mouse and keyboard. Okay, so I just want to shoot something. Since my steering wheel won't work to fly these beasts. You just lost an arm, dude. I just blew his whole arm right off. Like, what are you? What do you want? See, now you're gonna get eaten by my bird. Why not? Must have turned that off on him. Here, have some food there, Bubba. Alright, let's get going. What's going on, Belle? Welcome in. How are you doing today? You weren't here this morning, were you? I need to go find some very meaty little boys. Should find some of those big, thick, juicy boys over here somewhere. Holy crap, there's a turtle on land. Get him out of here. Belongs in the water, not up here on land. Probably trying to lay eggs. Man, what's going on? My package is now with its carrier. Man, which one? Oh, my ball joint. See? Yeah, I ordered those this morning. They're already on their way. I'm still waiting on my other part. I just got 2 of my things today. I'm waiting on a couple more pieces. Then I can call up my dad and be like, hey, old man, I need to use your garage, man. Got work that needs done. Oh, dude, look at that color. Solid. Oh, he's getting stuff cranked on a little bit. You're good, right? Like, I can take these. Let me check your stats, bro. $37, $34, $54. Not really great. I do like your colors, though. Those are some. I know the last time we were on, before my servers got shut down, I was working on prepping for a boss fight. And I just got to remember where I was at. I'll have to go back and actually kind of watch the last few minutes of the last video that I did. So I understand exactly where I'm at. You know what I mean? Oh, shoot. Oh, you guys are screwed now. Bring it, Chumpskin. Where are you going? Come here. Whoops. Get aggressive with it. Hey, listen here. You guys are all getting it. Dude, you too. You especially. What's next, huh? What's next? That raptor? Don't worry about that raptor. Nah, go passive. Go passive. You're good. You're good. That raptor has no reason to fight. See? It's a KO. All that fighting, she got maxed out, man. She got maxed out. Oh, we're looking not very great on our meats, man. Do I got a crappy chainsaw or something? 714? No, that ain't no crappy chainsaw. So why does it feel like the chainsaw is just not working like it? Like that pig, it should have gave me quite a bit off that pig, to be honest. What did he have? Nothing good. Nothing good. Look, if you're a baby out there and you just want to live, don't come back by me. You get wrecked. I'm surprised I didn't max us out, though. See, and I only did that to save them because I want all that juicy meats to myself. Let's go get them. Look at him. Just a simple thing. He thinks he's safe. You know the best thing you do? You go like this, right? You zoom in. Right? You zoom in and then you pull your gun out. That way you got extra zoomy. Come on, Bubba. Show that head. That works too. In order to do that every time. Oh, crap. I didn't think about an army of them being ready to get mad at me. Oh, you old bugger. Listen here, you old saddlebags. Causing the trouble they caused. Oh, the trouble. What's going on, Chops? Welcome in. Oh, Oh yeah, I'm out of meats, man. I'm out of meats. I'm on the hunt, man. On the hunt. Only 393 out of that. That ain't a lot. I'm not sure. It looks like evening to me, my dude. 1957, so almost 8 o'clock. Get off it, champ. Told you to get off. Should just left it alone, man. Let bygones be bygones and just get the heck out. But nope. Are you here? Are you here to make a fuss, dude? Are you here to make a fuss? I know you got a little bit more power than the other one does, but are you here to... I didn't think so. Run. The meat never escapes me. Ah, crap. Hey, come here. Just, you know... Get over here. Yeah. Yeah. They're walking something. I'm all juiced up, man. All juiced up. You know, I'm already out here. Let me find a spot to land for a second. There we go. Let's go get a dragon horde. Yeah, if he's on the map, yeah, you can. I remember us doing it last year. I don't know, man. You might. I didn't hear it vicious roar yet. Happens at midnight. Hop on, you got time? go tame one of these stupid turtles and the new turtles and go use, or one of the newer turtles and go use that to kill it. Wouldn't that be something? Talk about real turtle power. Oh. Turtle power. No, I'm sorry. I seen that we've got we went from Power Rangers, right? Now we got Teenage Mutant Ninja frackin' Turtles. Like, don't get me wrong, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are one of my absolute favorites for cartoons. Absolutely beats the Power Rangers by like decades. So, and considering the fact that I've got one of the very first original prints of Michelangelo sitting downstairs on my shelf right now from when I was a child, it's really nostalgic to see that. But I don't have the money for it, and I want them so bad. I hear myself playing that turtle song. No, I want to now. No, I want to hear it. Oh, I done messed up. That was my fault, you guys. That was my bad. Oh crap, it's that time. All the things are starting on my other game. I completely forgot about that today. I've been busy. Been busy. Yeah. Just a second. Is this the one I'm thinking? It is. Sorry, I had to put something on. We ain't got a whole lot going on in this game except for the birds squawking a bit. Turtle power. LE power. I went and found the song, turned it on in my. I tell you what, for some reason, it just struck chord. I was like, you know, I gotta look this up. Gotta juice up, man. Look at him. That's turtle power. I'm jamming to it, man. I got it going. TLE power. I don't know the song that great because it's been like I watch the movies all the time. At least once a month I watch my turtle movies, but my originals, the OGs, you know, the old stuff. But a lot of that music, that's stuff that they played toward the end of the movie, you know what I mean? During credit scenes. We're gonna try to tame one of those, I think, tonight too. The mantis. Oh my god! So I was actually looking up stuff on the turtles, you know, here a couple weeks back, and come to find out, the Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are supposedly like in the same universe or crossed universe at one point in time. Yeah, that was crazy. Shredder and all them supposedly break through the dimension and jump out or go into a comic book to go get power or something. Something weird. It was a crossover, like a couple episodes. So naturally, I watched the first episode, and I'm not gonna lie, it was that one when they had the girl turtle with them, so there was 5 turtles instead of 4, and it was just blah to me. You know what I mean? I was very unimpressed with it, honestly. I mean, it was cool because they mixed it with, they mixed it like that with the Power Rangers. I thought it was cool, but at the same time, I was like, not really a jam. You know what I mean? I found the original 1990s soundtrack for the original movie, first movie. It's like, ooh, click that. I got a lot of stuff on my music. So how's everybody doing tonight? Dude, I just had some like crazy bug on my neck, dude, and I can't even find the thing. I'm hoping it was just one of those stupid ladybug things, but this second. Just felt so weird because my cat came in from outside not too long ago, and it's getting that crap. I'm dropping everything. Sorry, guys. It's getting that time of year, and she likes to wander out into the weeds, and I don't really need her to be bringing in any of those nasty things, those well, I don't want to say the word, but you know, ticks. Ticks or icks. But it felt like it crunched to me when I reached up and grabbed on my neck when I felt it. But I instantaneous. My instantaneous first thing to do is to like grab at my neck and whatever it is, grab it and throw it at the ground. And I wasn't thinking. So now it could be anywhere, doing its thing, you know. Oh well. All right, Chop says he'll be on. They will sell anything on here. They will, Chops. That they will. I gotta find a place to park where I'm gonna be safe and up out of the way. I gotta go use the bathroom. Do it, man. Just do it. I will as soon as I get to the bathroom. My luck, I'm not gonna be safe here. I'm gonna let him get some stamina, and then I'm gonna take him up in the sky a little bit. This way, if I do come down, hopefully I come down on the point of this. Nah, forget it. Yeah. No, I'll just land it. Forget about it. My luck, it'll say nope, and it'll go and land somewhere else like it's doing right now. And I'd come back to him being, my guy being perished, and my little tiny dino being gone. All right, give me just a minute, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Just as that kicks off. It's alright. I got this. Alright. An average man. Average life. 9 to 5. They gotta pay the price. I left alone. You might have to know. I was still. I'm in the twilight zone. Feel like somebody's watching me. For privacy. Oh. Feel like somebody's watching me. Dream. Go home at night. Tide. I'm in the phone. Avoid. Is me or am I just paranoid? Shower. Should go wash my hair. My eyes and see I'm standing there. Crazy. A little touchy. Just go too much. I got music playing in the background of my ear, you guys. Oh, sorry. I'm real bad at singing. I'm real monotone at singing, I guess. When I'm like this, you know. Somebody's watching me, putting tricks on me. It's crazy. I did the stream tonight. Right? I started the stream. Only did one side because everybody was here. Figured I'd just make it easier on the internet if I just streamed to one side tonight. Not 5 minutes into starting my stream, they all left. They all took off to go out and go do something. Yeah. At almost 9 o'clock at night, they all was like, we're leaving. We're out of here. Hey, watching me. Mailman watching. No. Mess. Who's watching now? The IRS. Feel like somebody's watching me. Privacy. Oh, feel like someone's watching me. It's a dream. I'm glad I stopped, because if I would have fell there, we would have been screwed. Privacy. Oh, feel like somebody's watching me. Doing tricks on me. Always feel like somebody's watching me. Always feel like somebody's watching me. Always feel like watching me. Always feel like somebody's watching me. Right? Ooh, look at this. Watching me. Privacy. Oh, feel like somebody's watching me. Oh, dude, I don't know. I had to go use the bathroom, man, so I had to bounce. I had to step away. My gut was screaming, and Mother Nature was knocking on the door, and it was like, dude, I'm here. I'm rattling this chain. You best open up. So I had to bust loose, man. Time is it 3:30 in the morning? I don't know. Just feel like somebody's watching me. Just feel like somebody's watching me. Oh. Nope. No Dodo Rex. I know, but if it says 0 in the thing there ain't none. Do 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 certain man, not so long ago, big and strong, sides were made from. Yeah. Such a lovely guy. He could preach the Bible like a preacher. See, also was a picture when good desire. Rasputin, shame how he carried on. Why not? I'll take that pooper, cause I feel like I'll need it. Oh yeah. Do 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 do. No, it just has to be a full moon, and you need to hear him do his screech thing and all that good jazz. Deal. Then all we gotta do is look for him on the map and then go and take him out. Oh, some nightmares, red mares out tonight, man. He carried on. Man, we just am louder and louder. Do 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 do. Right? That's what you're supposed to do with it, though. You got to make it sound easy. Otherwise, people get it in their head too much that it's not easy at all. And what they got to realize is that it's just a game. All games are easy once you figure out the math and you figure out what you got to do. You know? Rah rah, the rubber of the Russian queen. Zen in his dream. Rah Rasputin. Yeah, I know you did. Rasputin, ever a big Russian queen. If they wanted to say, Rasputin, oh, those Russians. I love the song. I can sing the song, but it just I sound like crap when I'm singing it, so I don't like to sing it out loud. Say that they don't really care about us. Ooh, a little bit of MJ coming in. Say that they don't really care about us. Oh, I wasn't watching what I was doing. Shoot. Damn it. Dang it. I mean, they don't really care about us. They don't really care about us. Whew. Oh. Me. They don't really care about us. They said they don't really care about us. I was looking for something and I was paying attention, you guys. Oh. Oh. That's what I get. $15 of non-stop. Yeah. That's insane too. Care about us. All I gotta say is that they don't really care about us. And I sound terrible when I sing. Fame. I came. Was a living. But it can't be. Me. Says that they know about us. All I gotta say is that they don't really care about us. I like these songs, man. Sorry, I'm not singing properly tonight, you guys. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere and everywhere, man. That's my other little motto I'm gonna start using. Everywhere and everywhere right now. Life in my sister was living. That they don't really care about us. All I gotta say is that he don't really care about us. Oh, whoops, that ain't what I meant to say. He don't really care about us. You gotta say is that they don't really care about us. They don't really care about us. Ooh. Do. Oh, I don't know. I wasn't looking. I'm just out grabbing meats right now. Trying to decide what I'm going to want to tame, if anything really at all. Other than just being happy that I'm back on some ARK, you know what I mean? What? Oh. Now me. Down on you. Pressure. Dude, I gotta mix some music in my stuff. I'm telling you guys, man. Well, I'm trying to think of what we're going to need to do and what else I need to do yet to get ready, because I know we were going to do a boss fight on here so we could hit that one map. Because we got another map that just came out, or is coming out, or whatnot. I don't know. I haven't really been. I just been so wrapped up in everything else. Now it's time for me to get back into the jam. It's time for me to do me, fellas. Well, I mean, you guys know what I mean. It's time to get back to being like Action Jackson and put motions and wait. Put the motions with the lotions. No. Gotta ride that wave. Yeah, that's what we gotta do. Oh, I think we're more than halfway. If I remember correctly. As long as it's all still there, we've got to be more than halfway. If I remember correctly, we got to be closer than halfway. Take me to Funky Town. Take me to Funky Town. Me to Funky Town. Take me to Funky Town. Dun, 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 dun. I changed the song. I want to do something better. I'll just fly straight to your base. I'm just jamming to some music. I'm just chilling, you guys. We're just chilling. We're playing. We're having some fun. You know, if we get more people in the chat that actually want to talk and stuff like that with us, then, you know, more power to them. More power to us. Power to the player. Oh, wait. That's not the spot. To Funky Town. You take me to Funky Town. I'm just jamming, dude. I got the house to myself right now. I'm not gonna lie. I've been stressed out. You guys, I've just been like, so I'm chilling by myself right now. I'm home alone. And I'm just letting it all out. 'Cause I'm chilling and I'm grooving to this little beat now. And it's time to game. And I'm gonna stream it, have some fun with it. Oh yeah. I'm doing about talk about you there. Oh yeah. Sorry guys. I'm just trying to like, you know what I mean? Trying to like, shake all that crap out. I know, I really need to go get a disclaimer. I know there's hundreds of them out there I can go and get. I can put in there and have music playing in the background, but I don't know. I've been doing pretty good since I added that stuff into my thing about me singing over it myself and singing with it and messing it up and distorting it on purpose with my own voice, so I've been left alone pretty well. Hasn't affected me that I've noticed. They haven't sent me any new letters or anything saying, hey, you owe us money. Or, hey, we're taking money away because of this, you know what I mean? So, I'm good, I think. The song keeps telling me that she wants me to take her to Funky Town. That's a good song. And I've got stuff that I don't even know the words to. Because, you know, that's what it's all about sometimes. Close your eyes and go to sleep. Sound of a heartbeat. Open up your eyes and your comes out. I messed that up. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you need me. I know that you hear from me. Secrets that you keep. Knocking in your sleep. Here. Secrets that you keep. Talking in your sleep. Would you tell me? Arms at night. Don't you sleep in your spotlight? Yeah, in the spotlight, baby. Oh yeah. Dreams at your favorite side. Hide. But yeah, when she sleeps, she tells secrets she can't hide. Tell me that you know me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me. Know that I want to hear from you tonight. I hear the secrets that you keep. Tucking in your sleep. Hear secrets that you keep. Talking in your sleep. Here, secrets that you keep. Oh yeah. And in your sleep. They're crazy, some of the levels on some of them. Some of them are just crazy. And then the colors on some of them are nice too, if you're looking in the right spots. Oh wow, yeah, look at him. Mystery. Tell me that you know me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me. I know that you might, 'cause I hear it in your sleep. Hear secrets that you keep. Knocking in your sleep. It's crazy he's stuck there. Keep. Right. Getting in your sleep. That you keep. Getting in your sleep. I want something that's got a little bit more land underneath of it where I can actually work. Oh my god, I think I know this one. Wouldn't it though? I'm not gonna sing it for you. The other way. What is? Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. I didn't even pay attention. What was it, bud? I know there was a house or base around here somewhere, wasn't there? Seems like there was a base just around here somewhere, but... Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Gotcha. Nowhere. Right down here. Going nowhere. always thought it said ladies man, not a woman's man. For some reason. Okay. The other way. Okay. Oh, frick you, buddy. Frick you. Where's your sisters? No way. I gotta wait for this doofus docus to get out of the way. Just like, you know what? I got you, Bubba. I got you a gift. Oh, crap. Coming to me, bird. Have you hit your proverbial end? Oh, man, yeah. He loaded. Walter is... He's tapped, chat. Yeah, you ain't getting me now. Ooh, we got some Top Gun coming off, man. John Revolta. John Travolta. Get into the danger zone. That's what I do here. Yeah, he's slot capped. Overdrive. Highway to the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. Say hello, you road. Nothing we can do. And I'm gonna be on TikTok tomorrow streaming all you guys, and we will have music over there jamming out. I'm gonna be doing I just got the diamond tip heads in that I had ordered last week. I needed new heads to work on, so I ordered some small fine tip diamond bits to do the work that I gotta do. Hey, thanks for bringing me over here, man. I got something getting in my way right now, so I'm trying to fix it. No way, here goes the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. Hey, are you on Discord or what are you doing? To the danger zone. I'm only playing music because I'm bored and I'm sitting here talking to myself half the time. My calendar always says there's nobody watching, so I just assume there's nobody ever watching this. Way to the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. Right into danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. You gotta check all my other dinos while I'm sitting here singing to the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. I messed it up on purpose. To the danger zone. So dangerous, you guys. Gotta be careful in the danger zone. It's crazy there. The danger zone. To the danger zone. Hey, you guys doing good? Pearly Pearl, man. Yeah, Pearl. You ain't got much going on. You got something going. Awesome. My Jenai. Jenai, are you okay, Jenai? Jenai's got 51 left. Jenai's okay. Jenai, oh Jenai. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. We're still loaded pretty well right now, bud. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Ooh, she drives me crazy. Bro, I listen to that though. I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I like this artist. I like his music, but I don't know if I want to listen to it. I'll come in here and give it a thumbs up so it adds it to my list. I want something more upbeat, getting me going. I like. Alright, I'll get on Discord here in a second. Ha! I'm not touching the ground. I got wings. This Red Bull gives me wings. Not really Red Bull. You know what I mean. Need a hero. A hero tonight. Gotta be strong and he's gotta be. Gotta be working. Hero. I got music jamming in my ear, man. I'm telling you guys. Gotta have it going. Gotta be ratified in mine. Do do do. Do do do. Midnight. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, dude. Dude, I'll wig out and I'll end up placing it all freaking night long. Oh. You know I will, man. I'll get off stream and I'll sit here for half an hour just trying to rearrange it, man. Don't do that to me. God dang it, man. Well, he's got to be what from the fight? Dude, that ain't right. That sounds kind of weird. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm calling you. So be ready. We're here to the end of the night.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you now. But I guess now that I got you on here, I'll turn my music off because I got someone to talk to. Actually, I'll just pause it.
Muted you on YouTube side.
Oh my God. Because I'm singing. How dare you? That's why nobody's here, right? Nobody's here because I'm singing. I don't know if anybody's here. I can't tell. Like I said, when I do solo, like a single side stream, it will not tell me if I've got anybody in my chat at all. But if I do a dual stream where it's got the main platform and the short side platform, you know, on the short side, then it will tell me respectively if I've got people coming in and out of my stream or not. But other than that, it won't tell me nothing for over here. And it is such a pain in my butt. Like right now it says I've got one person because I just tuned in. Oh, two people because I tuned in. So now it says there's two people here.
Well, Bella and I were both there.
Yeah. Bell probably tapped out after a couple minutes of me singing. He was like, I'm out of this joint.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to answer this message. This guy responded to me, and I want to get this done. Responded about an hour ago.
You're good.
He showed this video of giants working with regular-sized human beings stacking massive stones.
Oh yeah,
So
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's using Sora. That's the software they're using now these days. That's what came out at the first of the year into the public hands, which tells me the government's had it for probably 50 years.
Well, yeah, because
in one over and over.
Right. Are you talking about the darker video where it shows this guy carrying a stone on his shoulder, and there's small people working with him doing stuff?
Yeah, it's actually in a language. The title of the video is like in Arabic or something I can't read.
Yeah.
Looks like they're working on a pyramid.
Yeah, it's probably been out for 4 or 5 years.
I don't know, like 5 or 10. Well, the last couple of hours when it came across my feed.
Oh, it might be the same one I'm thinking of. It might not be, but yeah, I've seen a video. I've seen a video like that that's a couple of years old, and I seen that, and I was like, that looks really well done. Like, if it's faked, which there's probably about a 98% chance that it probably was, or there's there could be a 98% chance that it wasn't faked. But then again, if you look around, you watch, and you look at places, and they say, oh yeah, I know these are lava veins. Those weren't lava veins. Those were the veins of the giants, and they just don't want to admit it. That hardened up.
Yeah, see,
but you know what I mean. So it's weird.
What happened? They got plasma, and it turned them to stone.
So it's like they can say what they want, because eventually the Smithsonian's not going to be able to hide anything. So since they're the ones that are behind the major cover-ups and stuff, right? It's the Smithsonian, right?
The biggest problem is when they go in to preserve something,
they're
actually
they're
destroying it. It's all reverse of what they say they're doing.
I don't think they honestly though, I don't think they actually destroy it. I think they take it and they hide it somewhere in one of their deep vaults, and
I listened to
you know what I mean?
Through the local newspapers, since there have been newspapers in the United States. 55,000 giant skeletons have been found and reported on. Guess where they end up? In museums. Guess where you go to
Yeah.
see them? On the bottom of the ocean, because the whistleblowers that worked on the barges for the Smithsonian, that's what they were ordered to do. Imagine a barge covered with tarps, everything underneath those tarps. A barge, dude, what is that? Like a city block long and a half a block wide, covered with giant skeletons, and they're ordered to push them off overboard.
I'd be keeping
That's
some
what they
stuff,
were told to do.
but
And destroy.
yeah, that's
They
crazy.
crush them. Probably put them in our gardens as bone meal. Yeah, seriously, that's what they do.
Yeah, in
They
that's
wanted-
why in the '80s or in the early '90s, everybody, you know, like the dog food used to have a lot of bone meal put in it because they had to have places to hide it.
It was bone meal and crude fat, and that's why dogs were starving to death with their stomachs full of food.
Because they were eating giant. That's what we should have been eating, giant.
Well, no, they were eating cow, I think, but it was just the tallow and the bones. There was no actual protein or vitamins or anything in there. That was going on during the 70s and the 80s. That budget rate dog food they were selling. Yeah, your dog would literally starve to death. God, I'm feeding him 3 times a day and he's still losing weight because there's no nutritional value in what you're feeding him. It's just fat, which gives him a little bit of energy, and bone meal.
Right.
So he's got great
I need a
calcium.
box
Just
putting
doesn't
all
have
this in.
sustenance. And think about think about this. What crops haven't been genetically modified? Where are you going to find actual food that was here 100 years ago? They've gone through, and even the grass
So
we
you're not
walk
gonna
on.
find it.
Yeah, pretty soon there won't be anything natural anywhere, because when the pollen from a genetically modified plant goes into a actual real plant, guess what happens? Changes that real plant.
Well, I mean,
So
the
now everything-
offspring will be a 50-50 mix. I mean,
Well, no, the offspring will be genetically modified forevermore.
well, yeah, I mean it will be, but it'll still carry the original strands of the original. It'll just be a modified version. It'd be like me taking ARK and then upgrading ARK, but instead of, you know, like dinosaurs, have it be dragons or something, you know what I mean? I mean, it'd be the same thing. It'd still be ARK, but it would just be genetically, or, you know, it'd just be coded different. It'd be a different code. It would have altered. It'd have advanced,
God, I
or
wish
whatever they
they
call
would.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wish they would do that, fix it.
But, like, I mean, it would still be the same, but it wouldn't be, you know what I mean? Because you would still be able to look at it even in 100 years and be like, oh, yeah, I see the code for ARK there, but I also see the code for this there, you know what I mean? So,
Right.
so I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
I get the genetically
always
modified. They say they do it for the better, but I don't
Well,
necessarily
for more
believe that.
yield, they do it for
Oh.
no.
Yeah.
Originally, it was to do it for more yields, and then it turned into, well, we'll just have the plant create the pesticide on a genetic level. So they crossed something else, chrysanthemum or whatever it was, into the tomato. I'm just going to use tomatoes, something you're familiar with, or corn. They started on all the subsidy crops, so that's corn, wheat, and
Yep.
what's that?
Rye, stuff of that sort.
Soybeans. Soybeans was the other one. They started with those 3, which is what all of our breakfast cereals are made out of. Baby formula, all that good stuff. I sent you that clip in your DM. Anyway, because they get paid big time by the government. More yields means more money. Okay, this is great. You know what? Other countries, even Southern Africa, when we're watching these things on the news where everybody's starving to death there, they took
Right.
them. How many thousands of metric tons of that genetically modified corn, soybeans, and wheat, and they kicked it off of the dock into the ocean. We do not want your Franken food.
That's crazy.
We don't want those plants growing in our country. because they will pollute what we actually have. And they knew that, and they had the wisdom to do that, even though they're starving to death.
Well, they
They
gotta do what
wouldn't
they gotta
accept
do,
it.
I guess.
Well, you can't bring a fruit or vegetable from another country into the United States. They have an absolute fit to throw you in jail. But Bilgewater with all
I think
kinds
they
of green.
just charge you for it and make you pay like a
No.
fee, don't they?
Leave it there, or they destroy it in an incinerator. Not throw it in the trash can. It goes into an incinerator. They are acutely aware of all that stuff now. Yeah, but
Right.
everything has been dealt with, all of it. And
Right.
then, as of 5 years ago, they started on the humans. Not that they probably didn't already have some of that sewn into the flu shot and everything else already, but I don't know. But we know for sure what happened 5 years ago, without a doubt. More and more of that comes out every day, but you don't see it in the mainstream media. All those
Yeah, I
non-mainstream.
mean, it hasn't affected me in any way that I know
Well,
of
I'm
yet.
glad you might have got the zero vial, because 20% of what they were putting out there was a what do they call it? It's like a pretend. What is it? The placebo.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
I remember it from a movie. I don't remember what movie it was, but he was afraid of medicine, and toward the end of the movie, he looks at his mom and goes, "F you, Mom. All you've been shoving down my throat for years are placebos. They're not even working. Look, I can go outside." And he starts breathing in the air deep outside, and he just takes off and runs away. I don't remember what movie it was, but that I remember him yelling at his mom saying, "They're just effing placebos."
Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah, and then throwing the bottle on the ground or something, and they scatter all over the place, or they scatter across the counter or something. Like, I don't remember what
Right.
movie it was, but it's
Yeah.
like that's the only reason why I knew what you were talking about. That's the only reason I knew the word.
Yeah, and they still get paid whether it's placebo or not.
Yeah.
See, and I'll tell you what, another thing most people do not know is it wasn't made in 2019. That thing had been designed since 2012, if not before. Yeah, it goes way back. It was just when they decided to play that card, and it was a multifaceted deal because something else happened in that year also, right? The election. So it wasn't just one thing, it was on multiple fronts, it affected multiple things. And that's usually how they operate. Did I lose you?
I'm here. I'm here. Sorry.
Sound like you were here. Muted. Mutated.
Probably. I started coughing, so I figured I better mute my mic.
Right? No, all good. I should take some of these cakes downstairs, I guess. I'm trying to get my wits about me. I haven't played ARK since.
Is it
Shit, I don't.
volumetric
Stuff.
cloud underscore?
Oh
Right?
yeah. Think about it for a
Is it
minute.
underscore 0 or just space 0?
There's no underscore.
Okay, so it's space 0.
R
turning the
for us
cloud
is
off.
only R period volumetric cloud.
Space 0.
Space. Yeah, I think that's right.
So
And
it's
fog.
it's been a
big
month. It's been over a month, chat, for anybody that's
No, I
watching or
know.
watches later on.
Yeah. Well, if you ever watch in the future.
Yeah, if you're watching in the future. It's been forever since I've
Do
been
we
on.
need-
I'm getting back into it.
Do we need a medium teleporter over there, you think? What do you think?
I mean, a medium teleporter if you want to be able to teleport out with a large animal. I mean, that'd be the
Well,
only thing
that's
I
what
could
I'm
think
trying to-
of.
Well, that is the only reason, correct.
Oh,
And I'm
where are
trying
you wanting to put
figure
this
out-
again?
Well, I was just thinking about convenience for you and be able to pop over there. Like you had Walter, clear full of food. And there's no way that you could have used the teleporter because you couldn't get him in the house and on that little teleporter
Oh, right,
anyway.
exactly. Yeah, no, I had to go.
Yeah.
I had to go straight to your base for it.
Right.
So-
And if we had a medium over there, you'd be able to.
for convenience, I could see the medium being an asset to have them spaced out in various places.
If I thought I had an extra medium one here somewhere, and if I do, then I'll pop over there and put it down. Because the generator over there, well, you know what the radius on those generators are. It's your entire base, if not more.
It's quite a bit, really. So, I mean, it gives you some room.
I don't deal with wires anymore.
With what?
You know what I mean? Wires. Doing the wiring and the plumbing and all that silly stuff.
Oh man, I gotta crawl under my house and do plumbing on my bathroom.
You need to get after that. You need to get after that.
I know.
Right there.
I know. They're talking about snow. They're talking about snow on Sunday, so I got a piece of pipe. I just gotta crawl under there with the sandpaper, the cutting tool, and just get at it.
Yep. If you got it insulated, you got some heating tape going on down there now. So you're good to go?
I'm trying to get a couple rolls of insulation to put in down there. And then I'm just going to take some extra insulation that I got and wrap around the other pipe. Because all my pipes got insulation wrapped around it. Got those little, like, pool things almost. Insulators or whatever. Little black sleeves.
Yeah, okay, the high density foam, right? Or medium density foam.
Yeah. I think it's black.
Yes, as long as you don't have air movement down there, you should be all right. It's
I got the back door open, right? The back hatch open right now in the back of the under part of the house.
Is that insulated? Is it wood or is it something else?
No, it's all stone underneath my house.
But the hatch that you take on and off.
Oh, it's just a plain wooden little hatch that I gotta pull screws out of.
Staple some insulation to it. Get some craft back insulation, just whatever that size is, and staple it on there. Or use some spray glue and attach non-craft. Is the other option, I guess. Yeah. So that way it's not the weak point, and make sure it's got. If you get some of that sticky back foam stuff. To make sure when that hatch goes in, it's airtight as best as you can, so you don't have like 1 inch wide gap on it. So long as you don't have air movement. See the vents that they put, the foundation vents that we put in houses. I go out and close mine during the winter, and I open them during the summer.
Right.
But I close them during the winter. So,
did I not bring all that stuff down here? You haven't grabbed anything from here at all when you were on, did you?
No, I popped on, jumped up on top of your greenhouse for a moment, which the roof is inverted.
Yeah, I like that.
Then I popped back
It kind of gives it that old, like Celtic English feel, like you'd see on maybe like a creepy castles,
Creepy is It's great for collecting rainwater if you had it dripping down into your gardens.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what some like old places they used to do is they'd build like stuff like that and they'd have it all inverted like that and have it stuff drain up and catch that water. It's a good way to get a lot of water.
Yeah, catching drain water. Yeah. Yep.
And all you gotta do is run that through a barrel of sand. Run it through the barrel of sand, let it drip out the bottom. Into another pan, they got fresh, charcoal and sand. They got some nice fresh filtered water.
Yeah. What is these eggs?
All right. I better go check.
If you've got any or fertilized eggs, check your refrigerators. Even these D+ refrigerators, they still have time ticking away at them.
Oh, they sure do.
This says 22,874 days before it goes bad, but it certainly looks like it's going bad faster than that. If we leave them in the little hatchery, they go bad really fast.
Oh yeah, they do. And that's all right though too, because I get so many eggs, I don't even care.
No, yeah. If they're kibble eggs, no one cares. It's not a big deal. But if
I don't even care if they're coming out of good dinos. I mean, to me it don't matter. I mean, it does. I look at them and, I toss them down on the ground real quick and I decide, it's under the number. toss it in, you know?
Yep.
Scrambled eggs.
I
Hey.
got a buttload of freaking sheep meat over here by the door, that comes into my house from the teleporters.
Right.
Yeah, I got 2 refrigerators here that have got just I mean, yeah, a
God
lot.
dang.
But I needed that hide for something. I can't remember what it was.
I just
Yeah, we
wish
got a
that
butt-
one stacking mod thing didn't ruin the mutton for us.
Oh man, yeah, we can't cook it, and it's like the meat when you're out there collecting meat. We should be able to get 100 a stack, not 40. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I got it. I think I recommended the wrong freaking mod, dude. Seriously.
The stacking mod,
think
it's all
that's
good. Eventually we'll change it.
Well, or add another one to it, because that's the sad
Yeah.
part is when you change it, if you disable it, then all of a sudden our refrigerator is completely empty. Everything, including probably kibble, everything that's attached or that's in our refrigerators is gone. That's the sucky part. But you know, we got on early on, and there wasn't a lot of stacking mods that I even recall being available.
Yeah, I don't
Kind
recall
of
there
like
being
the other.
any.
Well, there was that one, and there were some other ones we knew that had problems. It's kind of like the cryo systems that were available. We knew Pelori's worked, because you and I were both using it on ASE. And so we knew that they were good, or up until that month or 2 ago when maybe they weren't. But then the guys that play pro, whatever, they're using that other thing where you can breed them and everything else right there in the
Yeah, that's cheap.
modular dealing.
That's
Well,
some
for
cheap
Gigas,
ass
it's
stuff.
not.
Maybe not, but
For Gigas,
still, I
it makes
mean,
sense.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Gigas
Gigas-
on this server go pretty decent, I think.
What we have works for sure. Those little Pokeball things and being able to breed, and just the way the whole system's set up is actually really cool. Got a rough place to build over here. Shit.
Oh, crap.
That's alright. Should have brought a dino.
That's why I like to find an area where I got a lot of working room, so that way I can build a big area. I mean, I don't mind building a small area. That just means I've got to build levels and layers to it. And I got to keep building upward, and if I make a mistake and accidentally seal the ceiling in, I'm stuck forever trying to break that thing out, right? Or can we can just remove it, can't we? Or do we got to break it out?
We
I
can
don't
pull up our
remember.
stuff up now. Yep. Yeah, we can pick things up.
Yeah.
Remember,
Beforehand,
we
you'd
used
have to break
you
it
had
out.
like 30 seconds there forever.
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then they
They changed
changed.
that
Then
along
they
with
changed
the
it to like 5 minutes, and some people still complained about it being that long. So didn't they take it indefinitely? Like now you can just pick it
Well,
up.
now you can pick up. Now you can pick up everything.
You ain't gotta worry
It
about
seems
it.
like there's 1 or 2 items that are still problematic.
I think there are a couple that you have to actually break to move, but
I
crap
can't remember
happens.
what they are, but there's something that I'm trying to remember what it was. Yeah, you have to break it in order to freaking move it now. Yep.
Yeah, there's a couple
The
things.
cliff
Nothing major though.
platform. I think maybe it's like the cliff platforms, because I was using them when I was taming our water tanks, and I couldn't pick it up. I don't think I could pick that one up, and I was like, well, what's the deal? I mean, yeah, because I remember I had it too high, and that timer was there, and then I put it down low. This is over by your place, but yeah. And then I got it where I wanted it, but I couldn't. I don't think I could take it up and leave with it. I think I had to destroy it or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Next time it happens,
I know there was something weird about something or another.
Yeah, like it's still left in the code that one's not pick upable or whatever for whatever reason. It might have been something they added to the game later, and so it wasn't attached to that original code, like the wood building
could
stuff,
be.
and the stone, and yeah. Because I know cliff platforms were not a thing at the beginning of ASC, and this is another reason why I know that they just copy pasted all that. Beyond the fact that it's tools are in the freaking INI files. Yeah, transfer tools. Tell us not a copy paste job, right? Yep.
Well, I still got a
Dishonest.
lot of
Tell us.
I still have a lot of meat over polymer in here.
Are you organic polymer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll last, dude. It lasts if it's still stacked at 10s or 20s, whatever that number is, and it doesn't drop down one. Yeah.
Well, it's down to
Was it
14
2,000
now.
days?
Down to 14, but yeah, I've
What's the time on it now?
got spoil says over here in the QOL refrigerator.
QOL is not as yeah.
1 day, 12 hours, 17 minutes, 25 seconds.
What's it in D plus? That's why I won't use QOL anymore for anything.
I don't know. That's all I got. I guess is QOL. I guess I don't got the D plus ones put up.
Yeah, the D plus ones. I made you a shitload of D plus ones over on.
Yeah, they're
past
somewhere.
maps.
They got to be somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's what I would recommend that you use. Do what you want, but yeah, it's like 2,000 days or whatever. That's why.
Yeah, I
always
know
use the
I
D+.
had some. I just don't. I don't know where they're at. That's my problem.
I've got a sneaking suspicion I do.
I probably do. I don't want to guess.
Yeah. Storage somewhere. Yeah, like in your multiple.
I got a lot of stuff over on the island. Okay.
Just need to go through it. I hear you. I know. Been here the whole time, bud. I know.
Stuff. All right, I need to grab me something to drink, man. So I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna go check on the dog real quick. Well, I ran to the store. I was gonna buy a couple of Coca-Colas because I love my Coca-Cola. And I'm a Michigan boy, so I grew up on Faygo as well. And
What's Faygo? What's that?
Faygo, Faygo.
I've never even heard of it. Saygo.
Faygo,
Huh.
Faygo.
Oh, F, not S. F. Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, it's just a soda.
Right. Is it made by one of the main bottlers, or is it its own deal?
I believe they're their own company. But yeah, it's really good stuff. I mean, they make cream soda, they do Red Pop, they have Faygo's Rock and Rye, they have, which is pretty delicious. If you ever get the chance, go to your local store and see if they have it. Try it, give it a chance.
I think I've read it before. Yeah, it's not. I've never tried. I don't partake in a lot of that kind of stuff. Say, soda pops and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't drink. Dude, I've got sparkling water over here. It's been here for like 4 years next to my fridge.
Dude, if I was there, you'd have that 10 minutes, I'd be gone. Like, no joke. I love sparkling water. That's the one thing the wife won't buy for me is sparkling water because it's expensive here in Michigan. And, like, I mean, it's probably not expensive, but
as long as it's store brand fruit, berry flavored.
Oh yeah, no, enough said.
About?
Yep, enough said. It's a big white. It's like a big clear bottle.
No, it's in cans. I've got like 12 packs of the stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever they.
I'd drink that stuff up on you and like.
Underneath of it. Now that I look down there, holy shit! There's a what's left of a 12-pack of Coke down there. I bet that's been there at least 6 or 7 years. I wonder if it's still good.
Oh, that's still good, man. As long as you ain't been kicking that around, that's still good. I'm a Coca-Cola addict. I'm telling you right now. As long as you ain't kicked that box around a lot, that inside Coke can is good. Give me your address. I'm coming down, man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a video. We're gonna taste test. No, man. No. I don't know about the new stuff, but the old stuff, all that would do is like the old school stuff. The minerals inside would calcify back up. They'd harden back up with each other. and they would reform whatever minerals were put in there would form at the bottom.
Right.
But the new stuff, I think just goes flat anymore. I think that gels up because the chemicals they've actually, even though it's still the original flavor, and they're still using the same style of product. Obviously, like we had talked earlier, the change of stuff and the introductions of microplastics and all that BS. And the fact that with Coca-Cola, they quit using the juice from coca leaves in the Coca-Cola. And they converted that out for...
Use it,
Nope, they use an alternative. They use an alternative plant base. But like the stuff in the 60s and the 50s and the 70s, that stuff had actual cocaine in it. That had
coke in a lift.
Yep.
Yeah, all true.
That's what it was entailed. That's what it had in it. That's why they gave it to our U.S. soldiers. That's why Coca-Cola invented it and made it like that. That actually had a little bit of cocaine in it to hype up the soldiers to get them going, so that way if they got grazed with a bullet or a bullet went right through their arm, they didn't feel that. The only people that felt that were the medics when they seen that. You know what I mean? Like my grandpa, he's passed away, not my grandpa, but like my stepdad, his grandpa. So I mean, he would have been like maybe like your dad's age, or maybe even your grandpa's age. My stepdad's grandpa would have been. But he was telling me about how when they were stationed down there, like they were bringing cases on cases of bottles of Coca-Cola in there, and you'd watch people drink those, he said, and it just wasn't the standard Coca-Cola that you buy in a store. I mean, my grandpa they'd sit out there in the lily pads and stuff for weeks on end waiting for one general or commanding officer to come into view so they could plaster a lead piece to the side of their dome, you know what I mean? I mean, he said they didn't live on nothing but MREs and Coca-Cola. That's literally I mean, obviously they had coffee and whiskey and all that other good jazz. But they had a lot of drugs. They had a lot of drugs in their system.
Oh, that's just, if you knew about part of the stuff. I mean, when you're on march or if you're on guard duty and you're under fire, you don't sleep. So how do they keep them awake? Well, good old ephedrine.
Well, yeah, they had a few different drugs they gave them, you know.
Oh, yeah, you know it. You know it.
My great grandpa he's my step grandpa. He was my step grandpa, but he's like great grandpa to me because he was old, you know, older than dirt. He was a Vietnam vet, so he came back with the orange and all that jazz, gangrene stuff, eating them alive slowly. So yeah, it was.
That's too bad.
It was pretty crazy, but like I mean, coolest stories with him though was that he worked for Square Enix, so we got to test video games together all the time. So that was like my coolest thing as a childhood, remembering with him, other than his crazy war stories.
Right.
Some of them were just gross that I can't tell on stream.
Yeah.
They probably break some things here or there. I don't know. Stuff that can't be talked about. I don't know. Alright, let me go grab something to drink, you guys, and when I come back, I'm going to grab something to drink, take the dog out real quick, and then when I come back, we'll run this a little bit longer. I want to tame something. I don't know what I want to tame, you guys, because, I mean, we got pretty much everything. I've just got to find all the materials for it. What's that?
So many choices, so little time.
I know.
As far as taming, Jesus, there's like how many creatures are on this map?
God,
250 or something.
It's crazy how many. But
it would be cool to hit midnight and gun down the dodo if.
I got started a little bit late today, chat. For anybody watching or watching in the future, I got started late on this stream. I got my stepkids live with us full time now, so They take up a lot of my
Oh,
internet when they get out of school. So usually
I
between
sent
then
you
and
that clip
yeah, you did.
in
So
your DM.
usually till about usually about 8, 9 o'clock at night on the weeknights. I usually can't get on the internet. I'm lucky I was even able to get on it tonight, like I am right now. Even pretty sure one's downstairs jamming away right now on Call of Duty or Fortnite or something. I'm pretty sure when I walk downstairs, I'll see. But I'll be back with you guys in a few minutes. Otherwise, I'm gonna sit here and keep talking. So let me kick it over here to the break time. A little swirly marks. But all right, Chops, I'll be right back, bud.
Man, it's good. Take your time. Just adding onto the roof of this base over here. Giving it an eave. Trying to. Should have brought an eave with me. Alright. Bitch now. Be perfectly centered, just need better than that. That'll work, sir. Inverted thing. Make three. Three's plenty good. Factamundo. Gets me part of the way there. Oh, that sucks. mushroom, potential berry seeds, and a blue drop. Really? Disappointing. What's that? 270 megalania. Wow. 49 health. Some decent megs on this. Extraordinary kills. Anti-goo. 8? Yeah, it'll be fine. What's all that noise, Mischief? Oh, that daddy freaking out. Shit, no, not. No, cancel. The hell. Reset. Whatever. What am I doing? Oh, shit. Not what I meant to do. Don't need that. Don't need that. Is that mine or is yours? 308. Mine or yours? 1200 hide to fix it. Holy shit. Wrong. Jesus, why has it got to be such a pain in the neck? Alright, we got 2 points of entrance here. pretty good.
I'm back.
Jesus, I guess. How's it going?
Oh, I'm here.
I hear that.
Hey, you're lucky I
Trust
didn't
me.
have my soundboard turned on.
Oh, jeez. Like my ears can take anymore.
Nope.
Even the guy at the store whispers. I'm like, what? What?
Oh man.
They're pissing me off. Right? There's people at the deli. It's like they're asking them too much to do their freaking job. Really? It's
Anymore it
10
is,
minutes
I'm
before.
telling you.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes before you set the numbers down, and you're giving me what looks like through your movements attitude because I wanted to get a pound of freaking lunch meat.
And I got a,
I get
what you
Yeah,
call it?
they don't even
I go,
close the deli for another hour and a half after that. But the lunch meat cheese part where they got to slice stuff up that closes at 7. I was there at about 12 minutes to 7, and he has all the lights turned off.
oh,
All the meat cases there where they slice stuff is turned off. And I said, "Oh hell, I was late by 10 minutes the other day, which was actually Halloween night. And are you closed?" And he says something. I can't hear him. At the way
I
he
hate
was
it when they
acting,
do
the
that.
look on his face is like I was asking him to cut off his left finger, you know.
Well, yeah, 'cause that last 12 minutes he was waiting to get out of there. And now he's got to dirty something
Well,
up.
well, it's part of their shutdown because the service deli actually doesn't close until I think it's 9 o'clock. But they
Oh
do it in
man.
sequence, and they start with the cold stuff and the slicers, and then I think it's like where they got the deep fat fryers and the roasters going. They got to clean all that shit every night
Yep.
before they can leave. So yeah, so that takes a minute. You got to wait for the grease to turn down and probably strain it, clean the grease, whatever, so it's ready for tomorrow. I mean, I get it, but you know what? And then he walks up. He goes, "No, I've got 6 minutes or whatever." I said, "Oh, okay, all right." I couldn't hear you, dude. So many people that are like that, and there's certain tones. I don't care how loud they're speaking. I can't understand what they're saying. I've got some sort of tone deafness or something that, yeah, I just
You've
flat
you've
can't
got
hear them.
something because sometimes I got to speak extra loud for you.
Right. Yeah. And I
Eh,
know what it's from. It's scar tissue. I used to get earaches as a kid, and I'm talking about every other week
Yo.
until my dad ordered them to take my tonsils out. As soon as my tonsils were out, and by then, the torture had gone on for probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 years. And I
Yeah,
was
it's
about
already
12 years
gone
old.
crazy on you. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's messed
Yeah, I'm
up.
going, what? What? Yeah. And so they took my tonsils out, and that was the end of the earaches. So when my daughters were born, and they were about 6 or 7 years old, they started getting those earaches. Took them to the doctor. I said, I want you to take their tonsils out. Well, there's no medical necessary. Yes, there is. I have a history of it, and I'm not going to have them suffering from it. Yeah, I'm half deaf because of whatever's going on in my ears because of all the earaches that I lived with as a kid. And it's not hardened wax. It's something else. because all that stuff's connected. Yeah, and they did it, and my kids no longer had earaches, just from the removal of their tonsils. Solved all that torture and misery. Rotten bastards. Well, it's not medically necessary. I don't know if your insurance is going to cover it. But you know what? Fuck, give me a sharpened spoon, I'll do it. Seriously, it's the way I look at things. Him hawing around, I'll just sew myself up. Hell, why do you think they invented super glue? It's for the battlefield. You know, get people bleeding out everywhere. You can just glue them back together until we can get them to a medic. You know, it's actually clam juice, the stuff that the clam makes pearls. You know, it coats that grain of sand every day with another coating of whatever viscous crap that it spews out. That's actually what super glue is modeled after.
Dude, that's epic, dude.
Yeah, they chemically copied that. Almost everything that is fashioned after something that Mother Nature makes. Yeah, but see, they can't patent Mother Nature. Yeah, they can't patent Mother Nature, and that's why, you know, all the cures and all the stuff that they make is in a pill form, and comes from crude oil. Yeah, they spin that stuff until it's down to the molecules, and they select the molecules they want by running through screens or whatever sort of process they need to get the molecules they want out, and they make medicine out of it. Meanwhile, they illegalize all the stuff that Mother Nature creates, so that way you don't have a choice. Because the stuff that was in great-great-great-grandma's medicine chest, or her medicine purse, or whatever she hauled around, yeah, 90% of it's illegal to possess or have. They can't have you having your own cure. One of the biggest fights over weed, the real fight, was coming from the medical associations. Thank you very much for Rockefeller. Yeah. They don't want you curing yourself. They want you to come to them and give them $500,000 for all their chemo and all their stuff as you die from the cure instead of the disease. The dis-ease. Yeah. Seriously. How many lawsuits there would be if somebody actually set their mind to proving that? Yep. You murdered my parents. Saying that you're going to cure their cancer. Yeah, let's pump them full of radioactive solutions, and that'll make it better. But we can charge all this money for it, see? Yeah, that's what the deal is. There's no money in curing you, Avery. There's only money in having you come back. Which one do you think they're going to do the most of?
I like the whole part of going back. Depends on who my doctor is.
Yeah, very, very true. That's why I don't have hardly any left. One, I think, I still have on board. No shit, dude.
I don't know. I used to have a couple of different doctors I used to like back in the day. I didn't mind if I went back to see them, but they were all right.
Well, my best one retired. My surgeon, he retired. See, they're all MDs, so they're everything plus. You know, they can cut parts out and replace parts. He's a craftsman. He's a carpenter like I am. He uses the same tools that I do. Literally.
They are too.
Literally. They are identical. My father-in-law used to sell the Senko staplers. It's like a box stapler, except they use it on open heart surgery patients.
Right.
And then they throw it away.
Oh my God.
Then they throw it away.
So I went into town today to go pick up the oldest from school, right? And we got a Harbor Freight that came into town maybe a year ago.
Oh shit. There goes all your money.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so I've been looking at things online because I wanna get my glass craft. I want to get my glass craft a little bit better, you know what I mean? I want to get a little bit better with the etching. So, you know how I told you I was looking...
In your mind's eye, stop, back up. In your mind's eye, what would be the next step to making it what you're saying is better? What would that look like on the glass itself? What would it look like?
Well, I'm hoping that it's gonna, by what I mean by making it better, I mean just getting my craft down better with the etching,
So
getting
faster, better looking,
quality,
or
quality wise, just going for
so
quality wise. So like,
I have a suggestion, and it was one of the first things I said when you started this. And you can test drive this. Buy a really cheap airbrush, hook it onto a compressor, and put the finest sand you can get with the largest tip. We can go through this privately if you want. But yeah, because it's all done by microns, and
yeah,
then you're into the
my
thousands on the
grandpa's got a
tips.
sandblaster at his house, small one.
But you don't want to use the great big hose that down engine block sandblaster. You want a fine tipped, low pressure sandblaster. Yeah, we're not stripping paint and rust off engine blocks here. You're doing delicate work. However, tape is your friend, right? Your stencils, you could literally cut out, tape them
Yeah.
to your work.
See, that's the thing though, is like I don't like I know what type of like because that's considered like glass frosting. When you do that, that's frosting the glass. That's what they call
Now you get
that.
into the size of aggregate as far as what the product, your end product, is going to look like. Yes, frosted is that's exactly how it's done. Monogramming also in stone and glass. But the size of the aggregate in the things that you're doing, yeah, it's like the difference between picking up a pebble or picking up a softball sized rock that's really jagged as far as what the finish on the glass is going to look like. And that all has to
Right.
do with what you're using as a media. And then, of course, your pressure and the whatever tool it is you're using. And that's why I say an airbrush, but that's the only. I'm going to clue you into something. When you ever get into airbrushing and paints, you'll have one airbrush for water-based paints. You keep your other one for all of the basically lacquer-borne. It's not called lacquer anymore. The name is escaping me. But that side of the house is a separate brush. And then you have a third brush. You can do stuff like if it gets damaged, who cares? I got it off of Amazon for 15 bucks. And it came with
Right.
3 tips and all this other stuff, and you literally can. And so long as you get the little compressor, yeah, and actually a real compressor would be better for it, you know, at a knockdown PSI rating, because those things are not rated to run at 90 PSI. They're rated up to like about 20, which is perfect, because you can do very, very fine detailed work with sand or paint with an airbrush.
Right. Yeah.
And that's what I was, yeah, that's kind of what I'm driving at.
Nah,
Yep.
I'm
And you
doing
wouldn't be
this
hours.
based off of something that I wanted to do when I was younger, but I never had the
Okay.
time or the effort or not really the effort. I didn't have the drive for it back when I was younger to really want to do it. This is something that originally me and my cousin came up with as like a group effort. And he's kind of obvious. He's moved on. I've talked to him about it. I've asked him if he wanted to actually get in on something like that and actually do something. And he said no, he really wasn't into it anymore. If I wanted to go ahead and, carry on. So I decided that that's what I wanted to do because I used to do artwork when I was younger. I used to actually draw art for a tattoo artist down in Grand Rapids when I was younger, and he'd buy the
Okay.
artwork from me, and I like
Oh,
doing
cool.
that, and it was something I enjoyed doing. And now that I'm disabled and I have nothing else to do, I figure what better time than to try to get back into it and try to get and I
Yeah.
decided instead of doing because like I said I did tattoo work and stuff too, so I I much I much I feel a lot better doing the artwork with my hand because that way I know if I make a mistake, yeah, it's a permanent mistake that I've got to deal with, and that might cost me a couple dollars in glass, but I'd much rather know that when people are buying, like if someone buys my artwork from me, I want them to know, or I want to know that they know they're getting a personal handcrafted piece It's not something I can just throw the stencil down and it's going to come out identical every time. Because like with what you're talking about, I could throw the same stencil down 1,000 times and make that same piece identical 100 times. But with hand etching, I'm going to mess it up somewhere, so I'm going to have to slightly alter it as like what a tattoo artist would have to do. So
think about accenting your work with sand.
oh, I
No,
plan to I plan to do like what you're talking.
Yeah, if you ever get into hair, or if you're trying to make a bush that's not all twigged and, you know what I'm saying, where it's more of like it's got leaves on it, or it's been a tightly cut bush out in your front yard, sandblasting is ideal for that kind of stuff. So it's an accentuation tool, you know, where you can like hand carve the stalk of the bush so you can kind of see it through the leaves, but you frost it with the sandblast technique, or even sandblast on top of the carving to see what that looks like. Play with it. And then do use different medias if you go that way, if you add that to your techniques.
Yeah, what I'm thinking about trying to do is, because like when I'm done with the stuff, like I go through, I spray it down, you know, I clean it, I wipe it out, and I clean it all up. But the one thing that I haven't really messed with yet, which I've got a piece that I'm working on right now that I plan to try with, and what that is after I'm done, instead of just doing a cleaning process like what I do to it, so that way it leaves it with that nice frosted look to it when the light hits it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a polishing tool, and in certain sections I'm going to hit it with a polisher, with an abrasive polish, and then a polish, and try to lighten areas up so that way I can take it from the dark white look like you get from the etching to a faded look, so that way it's getting more of a polished gleam to it. I mean, I know what I'm talking about, and I know that if I did it and showed it to you, you'd understand what I'm talking about. But it's just a form of polishing the rough glass afterwards, because what I'm looking for is
what sandblasting do.
Yeah.
Ease up some of that that I know exactly what you're talking about.
But I like the
sandblasting would do that.
Right. I like the refraction, the not the reflection, but the refraction I get from when the light breaks off from each edge and each little gash in the glass. I like the refraction that it gives, and I think that's what I really need to maximize, is trying to figure out how to get the best refraction through the glass.
Best refraction is going to be when it's cracked, as you already know.
Oh.
Because that's where refraction comes through the crack, but trying to go deep enough in that thick of glass to get that effect. Yeah, you're talking about using fine cutting wheels, like what your kit came with, the ones I told you, the little disc.
Oh, I've got a whole bunch of those.
Disc. Yeah, if you could get that on a wand so you don't have your hand down, and the tool to where you can use most of the disc rather than just the very edge of it before it's so close to the glass. Now you're working at a funky angle just because the tool that you're holding.
Oh yeah, no, this Dremel that I've got is actually really nice. I like how small it is. Like,
I've seen it.
I've got two different Dremels, and I've got the old one that my grandpa gave me years back, and that thing's heavy duty. That thing, I can put a drill bit in and go pretty much drill holes with that Dremel. That thing's a beast. But this new one I bought, it's the I bought it when they were doing a sale on Dremel at Menards, and I got it for like $38, $41 after tax. And it's the Ultra Featherlight 1 or 2 or whatever it is, the Ultralight Plus. The Ultralight Plus. And it is, I mean, honestly, it's like right now, it's lighter than the mouse that I'm holding right now in my hand. For this, for my PC, it's lighter than that. So, like, it's actually extremely light. And then when I was looking at like what you're talking about, like the wand piece that could hook to the end of it, and then it gives me like that, like
Or a whole separate motor. Yeah, exactly.
like 14 inches or 16 inches of cable length coming off from the end of it. That is actually heavier than the Ultralight Plus or the
Well,
Featherlight
the
Plus.
older ones probably are. I don't know what they've got as far as the newer ones with
Yeah.
the different
Oh no, I
motors.
was just
Like I was
looking. I was literally looking at when I bought this one last month. I was looking at everything. Like I was contemplating designs and everything on what I could do to make my stuff lighter, and that's what I was looking at first. I was gonna get one of those, but like the cable and everything, the whole little wand cable and everything, since it's got that bendy metal type stuff inside the cable, that thing
right.
actually weighs more than the Dremel that I've got now. So that's why I
Oh
went
wow,
with the
that's
Dremel.
great.
Yeah, that's why.
That's
That's the only reason why I went with the Dremel.
yeah, the bearings and all of that stuff that they're creating now. They're like frictionless bearings. You don't have to have a great big huge motor
No,
to get that performance out of them. Now, how long they'll last, I don't know, but yeah, I could tell from what you were working with when I saw it. I'm thinking, oh yeah, that is the jam right there.
and it's got 5
Yeah,
settings. It's got 5 different settings on it. To where the other
right.
one they got, the original one, that one has 8 settings on it. Which
You're just
I
talking speed, right?
Yep. Yeah, speed settings. Which I don't really need all the extra speed settings and all that jam. I really don't. I mean, 4 or 5 is plenty. Because the one that I've got downstairs, the other one, the little mini hand rotary tool,
Uh,
that thing runs at 18,000 RPMs.
yep.
And when I put a bit in that and I try to touch glass, instead of getting that nice little zing, zing, zing sound that I get when I'm touching the glass, I get zing. Like, that thing's ready to hit the thing and run like it's a wild chainsaw. Like, no joke. Like, it does, man. Like, when I put on a cone, to do, like, the shade to fill in on, like, the areas that I fill in white, instead of getting that little I get like, I mean, it chunks glass up. Like, I mean, there's silica in the sky for days.
Yeah, and that's what you don't want.
No, because that's going too hard, and that's making too rough of a issue for me on my
Well,
stuff, and I
if
don't want
your
that,
health
period.
is involved in that scenario also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's when you're throwing so much debris that you're breathing that shit in. That's where that mask that you wear is scary to me.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
'cause
gonna
it's
lie
not.
though. I mean, it does catch a lot. Like when I use it for a while, like if I'm up close to it, you'll see where the white powder from the silica glass, you guys, not the other powder, because that don't fly here. We don't do that. But when the powder gets on my mask, it's like, all right, it's time to quit for a little while, let the mask dry out, dry it off, clean, take it out, hit it with a vacuum cleaner, on the outside that I'm breathing through, not the inside, but the outside. I'll use the vacuum to
Yeah, you
help
don't
pull
want
that silica dust
ever.
out instead of pulling it through the mask into where I'm breathing later. But I mean, I try to keep it clean. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it does really well. And I mean, I even trimmed all my beard and everything down, trimmed it almost all the way back, so now I get a better seal around my face. But I do
The
need to
best way
buy
to
a
do that is
mask. But
use Vaseline around your
yeah,
beard. So
yeah,
deal. This is what do that are auto body painters and house
they
painters,
do too.
and they're dealing.
Yeah, the ones that are at it
Yep.
for hours that don't never pull their mask off. Yeah, they'll put a little
Asbestos
dab of Vaseline
abatement.
around it.
That's right. Asbestos abatement also. That's what they do, which is the highest standard of all, even beyond automotive painting. Oh yeah, well they're real serious about that stuff.
And the Air
Big
Force
time.
paint lines and stuff, they get real creepy about stuff like that.
Yep. They are very anal retentive about all those procedures. Yep. Of course, it's for your health protection. Yeah.
What they say, it's always for your protection.
as they cover you with Agent Orange.
Yeah.
Bastards. So bad. It's so bad. They didn't know, but they never know. However, they did know. Yeah, they did know. What's DDT? Yep. They knew. They just changed the name of it, did it anyway. They wanted results right now, damn it. We don't have 20 years for R&D. Yeah, well, just look the other way while you do this. But then the collateral damage is their family members. Yeah.
Right.
And well, you know what? AJ talks a lot about that. It shows all the birth defects and all the stuff. Not just stateside, but in Cambodia and in Vietnam.
From all
It's
this
insane.
after
Of course,
spray
they don't
from
talk
it.
about. Yeah, it changes you on a genetic level if you survive it. Or
I
you
am
know, the
hitting
woman
some
that
long
is
distance
pregnant.
shots. Oh yeah, there's so
Are you?
many issues that can go wrong.
Oh yes, yes.
It's like my grandpa,
Yep.
the game tester, that's what he passed away from, was Agent Orange, messed them all up.
As soon as you said that he had gotten dusted with that stuff, I already knew what the outcome was going to be.
Oh yeah, he had to
Yeah,
sit
the
in rice
wipeout.
paddies for weeks waiting just to get a shot off on people.
Yep.
He
What was his position? Do you know?
he was snipe.
Yep. Forward observer. Yeah.
Yeah, he had.
That's literally the logistical name, I think, for what the snipers were. Is they were out there tracking what's coming and going, and taking out any
Right.
officers in charge. So
Yeah, he
those
had.
guys don't. The next guy in charge is in charge now. They don't do it that way. They run around like chickens with their head cut off if
He
they don't have a
had,
commander right there.
By what he said, confirmed that they had on record for him was 15. 15 confirmed.
Yep. And he's usually running with another guy. Now
Yep,
they
the
always
spotter.
run in duos. Yes. He's the guy with the scope.
Yeah, the one that
whispering in his ear.
usually tells them the wind and the weather and all that. But yeah, they'd
Yep,
sit in
but
rice
that guy-
paddies for like up to 2 weeks, all dressed up, looking like a pile of brush and rubbish, just waiting for the moment to take
Yep.
that
We know
breath.
they've
And,
got a convoy moving this direction. We're not sure which road he's going to be on,
Nope.
so you station men on every road, and they might be there for a week and never move. If you got to pee, you do it right there in your pants.
Yep, that's what my grandpa
Depending on
said.
your situation.
He said there was one time he had to lay there in one of those paddies for 2 days with garbage in his drawers, and there was none he could do about it. He had to just lay there and let those little crabs eat the stuff out of it for him. I was just
He's
like,
probably thankful when they finish the
what?
stuff.
He was like, yeah, over
Yeah,
there they
yeah.
put crabs and fish in their patties, and
They live in there. They just go down the mud where there's not water.
Yeah, he said that they put them out in their fields to help keep their things clean, and the farmers, they take their human feces out and they just dump it in their rice fields, and the crabs or the fish come right up and they eat it, and I just lay there and do my thing, and you'd feel them crawling up and down in your drawers just eating it. I was like, weren't you worried about leeches? He says they didn't have leeches over there like that in those rice paddies. Those are man-made. You didn't have to worry about that there. I was like, are you
Yeah.
serious? He was like, nope, didn't have to worry about it. I was like, that's
Leeches
nuts.
congregate in negative water. What's the word?
Cooler
Yeah,
water.
static. Well, no, it's stagnant water. Leeches, yeah, they like to live in stagnant water. You can find them in rivers, but they're usually moving to a slow area. They're not great swimmers, and they like warmer temperatures. Those swamps and places like that are ideal because the water's not moving very fast. They can get around.
Right. Yeah, we got a gravel pit by my grandma's house, one that they dug out 15, 16 years ago, whatever it was, either, whatnot. But, we've got the big, huge black and white spotted leeches. You want to talk about crazy? Oh my god, they're so ugly looking.
Yeah.
They're just
Big
tack,
they get,
like
3 inches long.
oh, dude, these things are like 9 inches long.
No kidding. Whoa.
Yeah, these things are
That's
like
insane.
these things are like 9 inches long, and like no joke, if you're by shore and you're just standing there, I swear to God, they can see you because they literally come after you.
They can smell you.
Like me and my buddy, we were sitting there fishing off the shoreline, and normally, you know, like at my grandma's pond, you can put your feet in the pond, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You know what I mean? Not here, man. You didn't even have to take your shoes off. They were already coming out at you like they were the blob. Like, I can't lie, it was weird, dude. It was just weird how they just like you just walk up to the water. You're there 2 minutes. You're not even in the water you're not even at the edge of the water for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? And there, you look down and you see these bunch of black leeches with white spots, just like slowly coming right towards your direction. You're like, no, I'm backing up. I'm not fishing here.
Drop music coming at ya.
I don't hear Jaws music. I hear that crappy music from the Blob. That's some 1980s retro throwback B-rated crap movie right there. Not even the Blob. It was the one that was in the water.
Well, Jaws.
No, there was a creeper. There was a creature movie. I can't remember what it was called. But I think it's like it comes from beneath or something. But it was like in this lake, these teenagers are out swimming. They're on this floaty deck out in the water, and the one girl falls asleep. You know, they're all out there. They fall asleep. She got her hand in the water, while this blob-like creature thing in the water grabs her, yanks her into the water, right? Does her in. It looks like seaweed and stuff floating on the top of the water.
Does her in.
And as they're trying to all swim away to get to shore, which is literally like 15 to 20 feet away from shore, like how the heck they're not making
an hour to get there.
Yes, exactly. Takes them like 20 minutes to swim it. It's like, man, different strokes for different folks, I guess, but man, their strokes are totally off because mine would have had me there in 2 seconds.
Right, we'd be walking on water.
I would have showed Moses how to part the seas, okay? I'd have been like, I shall pass. I don't care what type of staff I gotta slam on the ground. I am crossing that water.
Use your staff as a pogo stick. Get the hell out of there.
If I have to, I don't even care. I'll do what I must when it comes to that. Like, that's just crazy. That's crazy, though, you guys. Like, I can't even remember what the name of the movie is. But literally, like, the girl gets yanked into the water.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it was like a bunch of kids got together with a camcorder and decided to make a movie this weekend. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I can't even remember the name of the movie, but it was like an 80s movie, and it was so weird. It was an awesome creature creeper, one of those Friday night creature flicks or whatever they did back in the 80s, remember?
Yep.
Sci-fi weekend, creature double feature. There you go, the creature double feature. That's what it was.
Creature feature.
Yes. And then once a month you got the double feature, which was awesome because usually the second movie was always a Godzilla movie, at least until they got all the way through them. My favorite movie for Godzilla back in the day. Back in the day, you guys, the black and white. At the very beginning of the movie, it starts out. Bambi comes walking out on the scene, right?
Bambi.
Yep, Bambi. Bambi comes walking out on the scene, looks up at you, twitches its ear, kind of throws you a little smile, then boom! Godzilla's foot comes down and just splatters the crap out of that thing. Look it up. Look it up, Chops. Look it up later.
Believe you. I probably watched that one too. Yeah.
And
what was the other ones that they used to do?
It's a black and white one, and it was awesome. Like, It was only one of the
Imagine
only
if-
cool ones I seen like that, and I could not imagine young people today turning on that and seeing Bambi and then getting flattened by Godzilla.
Right, splat. But they didn't show the blood squirt out, which was the sad part. It's like
I don't
blood
remember
spraying out
them
the side.
showing the blood come out, but I just remember like Bambi like looking at you while, after taking a bite, and then the foot comes down.
So innocent.
Yeah,
Big
and it's like,
eyes.
and then it's almost like you hear that, wah, 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 but mentally you hear it because you know it's like, oh well, he definitely ain't come back from that one.
More like a piece of gum than a deer now.
he jerky, mama. He
I'm on a hot
jerky.
day.
Well, after getting stepped on by old Godzilla, you know that's gonna be a hot day because he's radiation. Like crazy. Nah, it's just like those old movies. I miss the old Nick at Night, and I miss all that stuff. Like,
When Max Headroom hit the scene.
oh
I
my
was there for
God,
that.
Max
I was
Headroom.
there for that.
Was it
Oh, yeah.
1989 or something like that?
Yeah.
When they did that,
Yep.
and they jacked the airwaves for a few minutes.
Yep.
Oh my God!
They
And
jacked
then he
all of
became.
the airwave.
And you guys, no joke, for anybody out there that is maybe watching, you guys want to talking about an original meme? People memed the crap out of that before memes were even a thing. Like, no joke.
True story.
Look up Mac Headroom, like what Max Headroom, like he was just talking about, Headroom or however you say it. Look it up, and you guys are gonna
Headroom.
notice that after that happened, Saturday Night Live, SNL, other MTV broadcasts, other broadcast channels, period. America's Funniest Video back in the day when that was on. They had kids that were doing Halloween things for that were dressing up in like 92 or 93 for it. Like, I mean,
Oh,
that thing was turned into a meme before the word meme was even in the dictionary anywhere for anybody. Like, no joke, I bet you it's one of the very first memes. It has to be.
yep, you're probably right. I got 89 to go. I'll be here forever. That's right. Gonna get my guys and my girls
It's
all
just
fed. Look
crazy.
at that sunset out there. Wow. I don't know if you can see the sunset from your side of the map or not.
Oh yeah,
but
dude, it's
if you
like
just-
directly in my eyeballs right now. I'm putting on my sunglasses. Where they at? I need
And
sunglasses.
it's just like perfect sphere.
This is where I wish I had my. This is where I wish I had the clouds turned on still. Wow, my PC is blowing that. I need to take that glass off the side. It is tempered, so I could probably work on that too. Put me an awesome, cool design on it.
Yeah, yeah. Are you taming an Anki over there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Yeah, I'm up looking through my my greenhouse because this D plus glass is perfectly clear,
Right.
and so it looks amazing from the second floor of my abode over here. The only thing
Nice.
is you use D plus for all your walls, but for a greenhouse you've got to have some of the regular,
Regular stained glass type looking stuff.
or
Yep.
else you won't. Yeah, or you won't get the greenhouse effect of 300%. However, if you want to slow your greenhouse down, yeah, just make every other window pane.
Yeah. Yeah,
Regular glass.
this
So then if you
Anki's melee is 52 right now. Its
Nice.
stamina is only a 47, which
Doesn't
is
matter.
whatever. Cause I mean, it's all white. It's got blue spikes or tines or whatever they're considered on these.
Oh, white.
Well, it says that it's white. It's more of a grayish color. It's a 36 white and a number 18 white, along with a little bit of peach and a tad bit of
Oh,
pink. But it's got these really nice blue spikes.
Yeah, it does.
And
That's
I
like a
was,
royal blue.
yeah, so I was like, you know
Almost.
what? And it's a good high number, so I'll try to tame it and see what it what
What
it
kind of
finishes
beans it
off
makes.
for me. What's that?
Get a screenshot of that. Hit your win, hold down your win key, and then tap the print screen key.
What's my win
Hold
key?
down the one that says win over on the left hand side of your keyboard down at the bottom. Hold that one down,
The
and up
Windows
it
key?
the yeah, just hold it down, and then up next to F12 on the right hand side, you see one that says PNSC screen. That yeah, hold down the win key and just tap that print screen, and that will get a snapshot of what you're looking at right there. Carbon
Oh,
copy.
I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying.
Yeah, that's how you take a screenshot. No matter where you're at, even in a movie. If you're at a scene, yeah,
Oh
just hold
man.
down when that scene, and then it will be in your. It automatically goes into your folder.
Roger Rabbit, here
Yeah,
I come.
and you can.
I'm
You don't
joking.
have to sit there and go into paint and do all that crap. And you can actually do that as many times as you want, and they'll go into a folder rather than. Well, you did once, so now you got to go process it, then
Right.
send it to a file, and then you can take a next one. No, that's not how this is set up now. On your controller, that little key, it used to be the X button, which might the big X might still work, but the one below the two, the smaller buttons, I don't know if you got that
Right.
third one down there or not. That one's supposed to be for grabbing screenshots also. But then you got it. The way I've got it set up, or the way it is set up, I've got to tell it, the full screen, or just I can take and draw the triangle, or the not triangle, but the rectangle over with the area that I want it to. It's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it sounds like
But that
pain.
Win shortcut, it's a Windows shortcut. Yeah, just hold down the Win key and pop that print screen, and boom,
Huh.
you've got a carbon copy of what you're looking at that instant. Which also would tell you the original stats on that dinosaur. So now you'll always know what it was before you tamed it.
Right.
Yeah,
Just a second. Just a second.
takes time. So
Never mind. I
right.
thought she was hollering up to me. My bad. It's almost
Oh, I thought she
done,
was gone.
man. I can't wait. She was. She got back. I thought it was one of the kids down there. She came back. She's back home. She went over. They went over to her friend's house for a little bit and hung out. But no,
Gotcha.
I got me a jeweler's lens today.
Oh, you got a loop? Nice.
Well, I got me a headband one that I can actually wear on my head, like what you see with like a jeweler wear with like 2 or 3 different lenses on it.
Right. You got a dual. You got
Yep.
a dual
Yep,
lens.
and it's got a
Nice.
light on it too, so that way I ain't gotta worry about
Oh,
having.
wow.
Yep, I got that for $13.
Sweet. Did
Pretty
you get it off
decent price.
Amazon?
No, actually I was going to get it from Amazon, but I'm glad I didn't because the one I was gonna get on Amazon to me kind of looked like it could have been a little bit chintzy. And this one here, I can
Oh,
actually wear it over top of my ball cap, have my hat on backwards, and I can still wear that on there and still have my safety glasses on and still be safe. So I was like,
right on.
oh, buddy. So,
Yeah, your safety glasses shouldn't be an issue if you're wearing that lens.
and I bought a micrometer too.
So when you're saying a micrometer, what
I
exactly are you talking
believe that's
about?
what it's called, where you can like get the thickness of things. Like
Okay, so is
say
it a sliding micrometer? There's so many different kinds of micrometers, it's insane.
there are.
So
This
is
is
it
a this is a cheapo like $2 one. It's a slidey one, but
digital?
no, no. I was not spending no $50 on that. Now, I mean, I guess if I had like more, I was getting more work coming in, I could see myself justifying buying a better high
Well, what is it?
quality one. This is like
What is it
so that
for?
way, like say on my glass, if I want to check the thickness of my glass in millimeters or whatnot, I can put it on, open it up, then close the little mouth down on it to make sure I got it. Or if I'm like specking something out, I want to make sure that I've got so much of an inch on this side, it's same over on this side, you know, it'll do it.
Right. Gotcha. I kind of understand what you're doing.
But it's like
Yep.
that thing where you can like slide it and it'll tell you how many millimeters or inches or
Oh, I
whatever.
do, dude. I'm completely familiar with
Yep.
all and every type of them. I have them all, including ones
I
that
used
do
to
depth.
use them for checking thickness of the medical grade plastic tubing. You'd have to check the inside diameter, like on the 12 o'clock and the 6 o'clock on the plastic. You gotta put the
Right.
little lips in there, close it down, look at what the number says, be like, all right, cool, within spec. All right, cool, within spec. And then take the full width of it, which was like an eighth of an inch
Yeah,
thick, and be like,
the ID and the OD.
yeah.
The ID.
But then you had to check the
Yep.
thickness of the plastic and everything throughout the entirety of it. So
Yep.
yeah, I loved doing stuff like that. I wanted to be a supervisor so bad, but then I got hurt on the job, and that just screwed it up for me. All right, what did we get out of him? What did I get? Oh, he turned. That ain't
Understanding
good.
all those graduations is what gets you. Just remember, 500 thousandths is a half of an inch, and you can work backwards or forwards from there. 750 thousandths is 3/4 of an inch.
So he tamed
Yeah, then
out
you get the crossover
at,
millimeters.
yeah, he tamed out at a 66 melee.
So, wow, I'm surprised. I'm surprised it wasn't like in the 70s. To be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
honestly,
I figured it
am kind of disappointed that he was so low based like that myself.
The best one you've had so far was in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that's what I was hoping that he would have turned. And he wasn't. I don't remember him being that much stronger than that guy. I don't recall, but I mean, we've had a lot of things go on since then, so.
Are you going to use it as a breeder, or are you going to use it as a utility?
I was thinking about using it as like just gonna try to mix it in and get some color out of it.
That'd be cool. Yeah, if you mix it, what's your other super high rated one? Is it opposed sex? Like, can they breed? And
I
make
think
babies
so.
that might
I think it's a female.
make us up some new Yankees, man. That would be awesome. Yeah, that'd be awesome. What's the weight? What did the weight number come out at?
Oh, I didn't
That's
even
the
look at
other
that. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that, man. Oh, let me see here. Health is 72. Stam is 77. Weight says it's 57. It's in its pod
What
right
does it
now, so
translate
I gotta look at that.
Well, it should
pull
just
them
tell
off
you.
real quick. Nah, it doesn't give me the actual weight. It just gives me a number. Oh man, that thing is so pretty down here. Yeah, he's white, dude. Now you gotta look at
Hold
him
on,
now
hold
and
on.
you'll see what I'm saying under this light. Holy cow, is that so much different? So is
Oh, I'm running behind. That's why. Something's got its head sticking out the side of your greenhouse.
yeah, my boys.
That. That's awesome. I like the
That
kind of
is-
the light accents on it. That is wicked cool. Oh, what is the front? Go to the front, if you would mind. Move to the front of him.
Yep, I am.
See, that's a male. 404. Let me see. The weight is 545 pounds.
Oh yeah,
That's what I thought.
57. Yep, 57, so 545.
Yeah, it will. It's like that 57 base stat on a different dinosaur is going to represent a completely different weight number.
Yeah.
As all of them, same thing, like that. They're not cookie cutter. This stat is going to equal this on a Rex like it is on a
yeah, exactly. Because if that was the case, these guys would be wrecking balls. But yeah, no, he's
well, he
nice
already is.
looking. I like what
Yeah,
he
he's
turned
cool.
out, man. Now, if I can get
Needs
any
a
of
little-
those colors to cross over, it doesn't even have to be identical to that. But if I can get any of those colors to cross over with the current one,
Yeah. Yeah,
Let
it'd
me
be
see.
awesome.
Let me see what the current one
That light
looks like.
blue, blue
Oh man,
accents.
that blue, that purple, that pinkish, that peachish pink color, whatever that is. Oh, it is too right there, female. And yep, her melee was 80, and her carry weight was 65. But you know what? That's just
Go right in.
I can mix her with him. That will be.
I'm running behind. I'm waiting for you to pull the female out as we're talking.
Yeah,
Yeah, pulled her yet.
I'm gonna check her right now.
Yeah, she's got that light.
Oh yeah, she got that. Let me take her outside real quick. This inside light in here ain't doing no justice to it. Bring it out here in the actual light. That way I get a real look at her. Cause yeah, her colors ain't all that great. So quit pushing me, a little jerk.
Those, because she's just kind of neutral, Anki colors, you might get all the background and accentuation colors.
I might get lucky on it and might get some really cool colors. But you guys,
She's not bad. I mean, she's got blue going on. Blue is kind of an olive.
She got a light
Red
olive.
green.
Yeah, she got a light olive greenish color, number 45, going there for her. She might do
Pull
something.
some white. Yep. I bet if you breed it about 10 times, you'll get the babies that you want if you bring those together.
Oh my lord.
Well, we'll have awesome Ankies off of them if you breed them anyway. No matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, because that female is gonna be a beast. That female's automatically packing beast genes, so she's got the power to knock a Rex ankle out, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ankies are wicked against Rexes. Most players don't know that. If you're on an Anki, you're safe. A Giga can come at you, and he might get you depending on what his.
Oh, he's gonna hurt. He's gonna hurt you, but yeah, that Anki's got enough defense that it'll save you at least enough that you can at least hop off and get out of there.
Yeah, and if we've got him beefed up, like you've got this one ran up to 80. Oh yeah, no problem.
Oh, yeah. Well, that one's 80, and then it's got 30. Right, well, what is she? She's 80 right now, but she's got 31 added to her. And
she also she's got the mutation right
she
where
does
you want it.
In the melee. That's gonna pass on. That's gonna pass on to all the babies.
It'd be nice if he had it too.
I hope. Oh man, wouldn't that be nice?
She needs. You have any berries in your trough?
Probably not. Probably gotta take my dude out.
Oh, take her. Yeah, while they're breeding, you can get some berries. They're one of the best berry harvesters and the best swimmers. The freaking Anki is an absolutely amazing creature. It can swim better than just about all the other dinosaurs other than a fish or maybe our glaucus. Yeah. And berry harvester, metal getter, stone collector. Now we have those separate options, which is cool. Or you can leave it the way it was, where you're getting some of everything.
Right.
They get wood.
Let's see what happens with one baby, you guys. Let's see what happens with one baby.
It's only 18 years of suffering.
But we gotta get them. Yeah. One.
You know it's true.
5 minutes. 5 minutes of pleasure. So many months of pain. $500 a week.
18 times 12.
For the next 18 fracking years. You're talking.
Of course, it starts with the.
You're talking a nice car, a nice fishing boat. I mean, you're talking all that you're lacking, man. Just with that 5 minutes of pleasure.
Yeah.
And a life of remorse.
Right. Kevin is right. Yeah, when he got divorced, he told me, you know what? Why not rent rather than own? It's a lot cheaper, and you know what you're gonna get, and everybody's happy when it's done. Yeah. He was all about buying the happy ending, and they even delivered. But once you get to know them, apparently they'll deliver.
Deliveries.
So yeah,
I
that was
mean, I've always liked DiGiorno over deliveries. So,
right. You know
I
what?
mean, if I can
Albertson's
have
got
it
a
at home, I'd rather
knockout.
have it at home.
Yeah, for real. But you know, Albertsons has got an amazing frozen pizza. Their signature brand,
Alberts. I
the thin
think
crust.
I think we've tried that.
Yeah, I like their thin crust. I don't like all that doughy, thick bread stuff.
What
Other
was I
people love
gonna
it, and that's
do?
cool. I like the thin crust supreme.
See, I can't
Albertsons
have.
is signature
I
also
unfortunately
very
can't
good.
have that hard stuff because I got my degenerative bone disease has got my teeth all messed up.
Well, it's not real hard. It's just not thick like just a bunch of doughy stuff, filling
Gotcha,
stuff.
gotcha.
Yeah, they just call it thin crust. I mean, you can cook it until it's hard and crispy if you want it. It's not like eating a pizza on a cracker by any means. More like toast. Yeah, you think toast, density of toast, that's about what the pizza crust is when it's done cooking.
Wait,
And I never eat the crust part, which is the hardest anyway. That
wait.
part goes to the dog
Did you
when they
guys
eat that.
already do the deed? Oh my God, you guys did the deed and we missed it.
That's one number. If we were to change numbers, that would be. Or do you even? I don't even remember you setting her up to breed.
I did. I turned her on to
Are
breed.
you set up? Are you sure?
Yeah, I turned her on. All
All
right,
right.
just check it.
You turned her on.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I was all like,
Gotcha.
and she was like,
Drink
ding, ding,
already.
ding, ding. Yep.
That's one number. That's one number that I would have you change.
What?
Is the time between breedings.
See,
I know I've got my
I mean,
I've got my personal number still in
right.
effect in ARK if you ever want to talk with that about that or just even adapt it a little bit. Doesn't have to be what my numbers are. But yeah, then you can pump out eggs like for kibble every couple of minutes rather than waiting an hour or 45 minutes. So many
Mm.
of our bigger dinos is like 45 minutes between breeding time or a full hour. The
My
baby's already
Rexes are
really
like
turned into an
15
adult.
minutes, 15 minutes to a half hour. I mean, I don't know. I guess I think I don't. For me, it really don't bother me much because the way I've got my Rexes set up, like I've gotten so used to the way that I breed them, with like that waterfall effect, like with the male
Well,
in the center and
yeah.
all the females around it, and then I
And you
take the
leave them
best
like
females and do
you
that. Yeah, and I do. I leave
yeah,
mine out.
you would have a week's worth of eggs within about an hour and a half. The way
Yeah.
that you like had it set up on the island, holy
Oh
shit!
my God,
But if you,
I'd have
that's the
so many
fastest way.
eggs, I wouldn't even know what to do with them.
You were already there 4 or 5 times.
I know, and I kept trying to give them away to you, and you wouldn't freaking take them, man.
We're eating them and hatching them and freaking storing them and turning them into
I
kibble.
was just
We had more
throwing them
wreck than
out, and they were just hatching into babies out in the wild at one point.
you can't even throw them away.
Dude, I had like 80 babies, you guys, like around my base one time that I didn't claim, and they were all just like around, all little red baby dinos. One would die, and then it would eat the one would
Raw.
eat that one, and then other ones
Only the
would
strong
die.
would stay.
Yeah, and then they would all start dying, and then a few of them would start eating the dead bodies. Before you know it, I
Oh,
walk out, I've got 15
wow.
adult Rexes just sitting there waiting to
Call
be
him Peter.
claimed. Yeah, like, hey,
Peter
don't
right
do
now.
that. Don't do that. My dude's going away for eternity, okay? They don't have
Okay,
a
we've even got
they
covered
don't
on this
even
game in a cage.
right. They don't even have a jail cell that could outlast my guy.
Your jail cell's a D plus refrigerator. Oh yeah, I can.
It better be a D plus refrigerator made of diamond. Only then is that thing gonna outlast my dude.
Uh,
That's crazy. But I got a baby in there, you guys. I got a baby in there.
Let's see what it looks like. You know, if you
I
throw it
got.
out on the ground, look at it,
Oh
get a
yeah, I
snapshot.
forgot. It'll tell me
You
what
can
it
actually
is.
see what it's gonna be. Yeah, kind of. It'll give you the color thing. Yep. Yep.
Make
If
sure
you
I got
grab
it
it
turned
before that, you
on.
can actually turn the hatchery off, but just make sure that you turn it back on.
Level 485.
What's the other thing?
Yes, it got the melee of
our
80 in it.
Oh, you don't have a pair of those.
You got the melee of 80
Yo,
to
you
it.
do too. You do too. You have got a pair of the tech glasses.
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see a lot of purple. I see a lot of white.
I seen purple. Yeah, so did I.
33.
This might actually be
olive.
good.
Hold on. Oh crap. Back up. I'm the one that gets the snapshot of it.
It looks like it might be a pretty decent one. It'll have to be bred a few times to get the colors that I want into it, but.
Break. Pause. Can't make out the numbers. Yeah, like the olive drab, it looks like it says 11 or 33. I can't make it out. But that lighter color, it certainly looks like that lighter color, and the purplish color is going to come shining through. You've got like 11 in the light olive, and you've got 56 in the darker olive. And I don't remember, there's 6 columns here, and I don't remember which ones are background and which ones are accent. I know that there's some tutorials
The two
on that
two on the right and the one on the left would have been the ones where the white would have been on my other Anki.
As far as like the background as a body?
As in, like, yeah, the color that the body had, how it was all white. What's going on, Gamer 2.0?
So
welcome in. How you doing, Shadow?
You also have the mutation carried through. So
yeah, I seen that. I seen that, and we hit it with 80, so that's a plus. I know, so I don't want to use him though for breeding the next one because I gotta get that color. I want to try to get that color to pass on again.
Well, to get an exact carbon copy of it is gonna come from a set of babies. So you might want to use him for, you know what? It doesn't matter what we'll get there.
Well, that's true.
Or we'll go find another one. Or if we find another one just like it, I can always make it whatever we want it to be, male or female.
Oh, that's right. Matter. We got that ability on here, don't we?
Right. Yep. That was one of the that was one of the perks to have the QOL.
We actually had to do that for the Doedicurus because we couldn't find a good Doedicurus.
Right. Well, yeah. Then we had something else that we did that with too. The Giga was one of them.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
I don't know. Why have you got a dragon out there? Is that a dragon? Or is that just an RG I'm seeing flying out the back?
Black and red RG it looks like over there flying around.
Okay. Yeah.
Better not be no wyvern. Wyverns better not came this far. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and dropping off a like before you go to bed there, my dude. Appreciate that, bud. Means a lot. I'm hoping to start going live about between 7 and 8 o'clock every afternoon with ARK again. I'm hoping. I got to get back into the beat. But I do know tomorrow, if you guys have TikTok, I will be doing a TikTok live stream tomorrow. I'm going to be working on my glass etchings over there. Maybe that'll help drag some people in over here too. I don't know. I haven't really shared it over there yet. I'm just spitballing ideas, trying little things here and there to see what I might be able to do, toss a small net out, bring a big fish in there too, bring them dollar bills. No, I'm joking.
I've been rerunning Laura. I've been playing with Laura. That's been kind of fun. Revisit that. I got the definitive edition on the Xbox Gold Pass or whatever, the Xbox Gold.
For what game?
It's a free game. It's the Tomb Raider.
Oh, Lara Croft. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's right. Laura, that's what her name is, Lara Croft. So I've been having a ball with some of that. But, it's just another rinse repeat thing. It's not like ARK. The Witcher is very much the same way. I mean, it's a rinse repeat at a higher level, so things are, but it's just the same thing over and over. It's fun to play though.
I like those repetitive style games like that though.
No, they're cool for a while, but for me, I get burnt out because I get bored with them.
Have you
So I
tried the
just
Final
I just
Fantasy series?
haven't. There's a lot of games that I haven't messed with hardly at all. Yeah. Do I have?
Well, they
Is
have
this?
they
What's,
have this new one. Well, it's not new. It is new, but it's called Final Fantasy VII Remix and Remake. And they're pretty much what it is like the original Final Fantasy VII. When you bought the game, it came in 4 discs. So what they're doing is they're doing with the new Final Fantasy game, instead of making it one game on 4 discs like they had back in the day, they're turning that one game
right.
into 4 separate games. But like not separate games, but like okay, you've got
DLC
Final
or
Fantasy.
whatever.
No, you got Final Fantasy VII, right? Then you got Final Fantasy VII Part 2, then Part 3, and then Part 4 for Final Fantasy VII. So that way they can actually get more into the storyline of it. Because,
Oh,
like, well, even with the original, the one that my grandpa was a game tester for, that one compared to the released version, there was so much more to do in his version. Like there's a creature in Final Fantasy VII on the original disc for the original PlayStation. There's an ultimate creature like a summon creature that you can like Muhammad or Shiva or stuff of that sort on in Final Fantasy VII that you could obtain and unlock. Well, there was this one that you could obtain and unlock on my grandpa's version on his beta version, his beta test set that he was given to do, you know.
uh,
But on the original Final Fantasy VII, that creature is not there. You can't get him. You can't. There's no way you can. You
oh
can. You
really?
can fight him, but you can't obtain him. You can't get him. Yeah.
I
And my
because the story
my
part wasn't there.
nephew,
Was that why?
yeah, they took it out. For some reason they took it out. The creature ended up being extremely strong, I remember. And they end up taking it out. But like he's there, you can battle him, you just don't get the chance to add him to your inventory like you do Muhammad, Shiva, Leviathan, and other major powerhouses of that sort. Like you can't add him to the group. And it's weird because like
That is weird.
my cousin, which he wasn't supposed to get the disc. He wasn't supposed to get the set. I was supposed to get it because me and my step grandpa were the gamers, right? And
Right.
my
Well,
step
who gave
my
it to him?
stepdad's brother, his youngest kid wasn't really a gamer. He thought he was a gamer, but he just like wasn't into it, didn't like it. Um it would have been my stepdad's mom. So it would have been her husband or his wife that ended up giving it to him. But the thing is that he told everybody when he was, obviously he wasn't feeling well, and he knew there was something wrong. Like I said, he had gangrene from Agent Orange. He had all that crap going on, and he told all of us while he was sick that if and when I go, this, and this the game system stuff was all to go to me, and he knew I would have taken care of it. Well, when he passed away, I was gone. I was off work and I was out of state. I was doing something. I was down doing Katrina stuff. And when I came back, I
Oh,
found out,
right.
that he had passed on. So I was like, oh, well, like, that's not cool. So I got a hold of my stepdad to, get a hold of his mom so I could talk to her to, give my condolences and obviously ask about that council because I knew that I was supposed to get it and I didn't want anything going on with it. Well, when she ended up calling me because I completely slipped my mind on it, I ended up getting pulled into work back home when I got back. And She'd given it to him. He turned around, had it in his apartment. He was like 18, 17, 18, had his own apartment. Lost his apartment. The landlord kept everything, sold it all off. I was so mad because the system that I was supposed to get, now this is the only reason why I will not talk to him still to this day, is because that was a game testers only placed OG original PlayStation test dev kit. Okay, like, so there ain't very many of those around. Like, if you were a game tester back in the 90s when PlayStation came out, they sent you the PlayStation with an additional piece that it hooked to record all the information, where you had all these areas for like little memory cards to go into, so that way it could take and store all that information. And then what you would do when you were done with the said video game, they gave you an envelope that was like the magnetic style, so that way nothing could get through it, nothing could ruin your stuff. And you would put it in there with a slip of paper, your name, your number, and then the company at Ubisoft would know, okay, well, it's this game, this is what he's doing. Alright, we got his section of the game, let's do our thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so he got to keep all that. Like, he had all that. He had that. He had Final Fantasy VII, the beta test version, which had all the cool crap to it. Which, like I said, me and him spent days doing that. So, like, no offense, you guys, if you're watching, I would spit in my cousin's eye over that. I really would. You SOB. I don't even like him. I don't, because he lost it. He lost it all to a landlord because he didn't want to pay a couple $100 worth of rent because he was too childish to get a job. You know what I mean? Like,
I get it. I hear you. Very frustrating.
Yeah, the dude will never get my respect.
Well, people grow up out of that shit, but it's the damage along the way that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yep. Hopefully he's grown out of that sort of behavior. You know, everybody goes through it, man. Everybody. I don't care who you are. Part of growing up.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. But, like, I don't know. I never understood doing that to something, and then, like, I've had to sell stuff off because I've had issues, or, you know, where I couldn't afford to do something or whatever. But
yep. Either feed my kid or keep the compound bow.
But I wouldn't take something that... Right. Well, I don't know. I mean, I got my very first Nintendo that my parents bought me. That sits over here in a box, right? Like, I got 4 Nintendos altogether. Well, 3 now because I sold one here over the summertime because I was offered $60 for the console, which ain't bad for a console that ain't gonna be perfect.
Right.
So.
Which version was it?
It was an original OG Nintendo console. Had no power cord, 2 controllers, a zap gun. Had the power cord. No TV cables. So they were gonna have to order those. So originally I had to set out at my grandmother's house at the yard sale for $120. And like I said, I think I ended up making $66 off from it. So not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Not bad.
And then I had...
What was it brand new? 150?
Like, yeah, $150.
Yeah. There's
Something
people
like
collecting
that.
a lot of those systems, yeah.
But like I said, I've still got 3 more sitting over here in my box. And I've got my original OG one. Yeah, I'm a collector.
Yeah, if it was like years ago, you could go through the hawk shop and offer them $10 for one of those old consoles, and they would, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and now you
and it
can't.
came with everything. And now they're like $100.
Yeah.
Because people are going back on those old cassettes or the old discs.
And the
they
thing
wanna play
is,
those older games.
And the thing is, you want to know something? If you want some original Mike Tyson's Punch Out, I got you covered. You guys got
Nice.
you covered. If you want it, $100. I ain't cheaping out on it. I know what exactly. And it works. I know it works, and I know what it'll be worth in another 10 years, give or take, because the price is just gonna keep going up on those games. So
Yeah.
I'm starting my
That's where it's at.
my price off at $100 on that, and that's not even in perfect condition. I just know what the stuff will be worth in another 10 years. Heck, my PS5 in 10 years might actually be worth something, even in the state that it's in now.
Usually takes about 20 years, but yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
But with the rate that consoles are changing, and they're already talking about bringing out a PlayStation 6 already. I've heard they're already talking about another. Sega Genesis is coming back. They got a new Sega Genesis console coming out supposedly. I know it's been almost 30 years for them.
You know what? Hey, if you want to see where we're lacking, this is the very easy way to do it. Throw your regular transmitter down if you don't have one already set up. And if the bosses are right there. We can call the bosses. We can teleport to the arena.
I got everything down at the I got everything loaded down at the Green Obelisk. At least I thought I had everything down there loaded up. I remember taking a bunch of crap down there one day, and there ain't only but like 3 things sitting in there now.
Well, I haven't even been to the obelisk, so it's not. Did you put it on the right side? In the
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
Is it inventory or tribute?
Tribute side. Yep, that's where you put it. And I put everything in the tribute side, and now, and I know that I did because I remember doing it, but I'm gonna check my last stream, because I remember going to check to make sure everything was in there before I killed my stream that night. So I'm gonna go look.
In your transmitter. Look in your tech transmitter. See if it's in there. Because I'm actually kind of curious if you could pull things from transmitter
I don't think
to
so.
obelisk. Yeah.
No.
But my point was, if you look in your tech transmitter, I've got the bosses right here.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
no,
I
I know.
see the artifact, the tributes, and all that stuff that we're supposed to have to fight whichever one.
Yeah, I know. I just, for some reason, I'm always so used to taking the stuff to the obelisk, and that's what I did with it.
Yeah.
But I've only got 3 freaking things. I remember having a bunch of stuff down here in my box. I remember you said you took it and you set it up around your base or whatever. Had it all sitting out on pedestals one time, but
no, I brought it here. You're talking about the artifacts.
yeah, that I had in the box.
And all the ones that we left over there in front of that cave. Yes, I brought them here so they wouldn't disappear over there. If it ever got attacked by a Giga, because there's a Giga that spawns right there also. So I brought it here and I just threw them up all on pedestals.
Yeah,
so that way they're not in a box.
Yeah. How many did you got there?
I've got a total of, let's see, 2, 3, 4. Some of these repeats.
That's
6,
fine.
7, 8, 9. Looks like I got 9.
And then
yeah, I know there's some repeats, but we need like 12. Isn't there 12?
Oh my God, there's so many in this.
I know, that's what I was trying to. I sent you earlier in the message. Was like, I think there's 12 of them in there.
Yeah, there's.
And you gotta have some of all of them. There might be more than that. Shit,
I don't know, I'm going back up there right now to look.
7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep,
so there's
10 of them all together.
All together, to do the however you pronounce that alpha nanotech.
Right.
Tech,
but
whatever.
then if you want to do the max, there's all together you need 20 different items at 25 a piece or some crap.
Yeah, 25. I'm actually looking at it. It's like 25 Argent Talons, no problem.
Yeah.
25 Megalania Toxin, which I've already got to start on. 25 Sarco skins, which I've got to
Yeah,
start
we
on that
probably
too.
already got
25
that.
Spino cells, 25 Spino cells, 25 Snake Venoms, and then we got to get 10 Basilisk Sore Blubbers,
So
25
much.
Megalodon Teeth,
So
25
much.
Sauropods, 25 Thylacoleo Claws, and then 25 um, Squid Tentacles.
Yeah.
Now I know that I've got some of this already started, if I can remember where I
Oh,
put it all.
squid tentacles. Squid tentacles.
Yeah, yeah, you got like hundreds
I
of
should
those
have
things.
hundreds of those somewhere. At least 100 of
Well, make
them.
this is what I would recommend, and I probably have a box here somewhere that is nothing except tributes and artifacts.
Well, that's kind of what I was
All of it,
doing, but like all my stuff's like I got a lot of stuff missing from this map.
that's too weird. I don't know what all it is you're missing. I just know that all the tributes or the artifacts that we had from when we were doing that what's it called, the Labyrinth Cave. I brought that shit over here rather than leaving it there. What you have at your base, I have no idea. Because I
Right.
haven't touched anything in your base. I don't even go to your base other than to teleport in and out of that part of the map. I won't go in your base if you're not there. Period. That's just me. I don't do it. Whether we're in a tribe or not is irrelevant to me. I just don't go to other people's bases. I don't roll that way. Anyway, and I know I've got a hell of a start on like the tribute side of this somewhere. Because I know I was putting them in a separate box that's going to be just tributes.
That was
Yeah,
too
I
right
would recommend
there.
you do the same. You make a vault
I was making
or
had a box for it, but like I said, it seems like everything's empty.
you might have a box. I don't. Well, I don't know where all your boxes are at, or if you put it in a vault or a wooden box or what. A vault is actually the best idea because a vault is a vault. If all of a sudden QOL or yeah, QOL is the one that offers the 90 space box. I think the big wooden storage is 90 space from QOL. D plus I don't think has a box. They don't make boxes. They make refrigerators and shit like that. Thankfully. And you know what? QOL, even being able to put organic polymer in it is new since the last update because we couldn't put organic polymer in it over on the island like 8 months ago. When we were on Aberration, QOL wouldn't take. I know for a fact QOL at that time would not take the organic polymer. So that's
Oh,
why I went into wholesale D plus and set up 20 refrigerators and started doing the whole transmitter and leaving my bear down there in the red that has nothing that spawns there, but there's polyplants all over the place. And then you were using it, and so was I, to jump down into the red to do whatever we needed to do down there. What the hell were we doing down there? It was something that we had to kill, or maybe we were trying to tame something down there. We're down there in where they had to wear the special suit and all that stuff. It
yeah.
was so toxic. But there's just a
Oh,
field of polyplants, and so I was just jumping back and forth, and I just dropped. I would fill the transmitter up, take, just transfer all from the bear into me, and I had nothing else on me until I was slot capped, and then jump back to my base in my breeding room, and then just type in poly and drop everything in a bag, and then just go pull it into the refrigerators from that bag, and then out of the transmitter. And I did that for a
I
couple of
am
nights.
such an idiot.
I was doing the same thing with metal. God, I love that steam forge down there. And we got to go back there anyway. I think that we ought to stay there and just mine the shit out of that portal for metal.
Oh
Now
man,
they're
yeah.
going to polymer on these different maps, like they've got polymer plants on this map now, rather than
Who
being
knows?
solely
Maybe they'll
reliant
end up
on.
bringing us the ability to have tech dinos on all maps again too.
That, I think, is a mod that you can actually add, kind of like what you got with the Halloween. I
Right.
think there's an tech mod. I love that about ASE because you could always get a little bit of this and that, right?
Yeah.
Electronics and
I
some
gotta go
metal.
over here and check this again. See what I got over
Did you
here.
find stuff?
Nope.
Did you
I
find
am,
some stuff?
dude. I don't want to talk. Like, so all my stuff is gone, man.
What do you mean it's gone? What from why?
Like, it's not in any of my boxes, and it's not even in my
But what
Glaucus.
stuff?
Like, I went,
What?
I went tussle hunting one day to get all those little grippy things, all those little suction cup hand looking things that we need, the tentacles.
Tentacles? Sure.
And I had like 80
I
of
thought
them.
you had hundreds of those things.
Yeah, yeah, I thought so too because I literally cleared out a den of 7 of them that night on my stream when I was playing.
I was watching you. Yeah.
I cleared out 7 of them and I got all of them, so I was loaded. Like the only thing I had
12
to,
of them.
yeah, the only thing I had to drop was pearls
Eight
because I wasn't really worried about it because they kept weighing me down. But like
girls, right, right.
they're all missing.
Well, you know what? So what? We'll make an evening of it. We'll go tussle hunting. It's
Yeah, we're
always
gonna
fun.
have to. I'm just gonna go over
It's
there
all
real
right.
quick and check. I just noticed it's after midnight for me, and I've been going to bed about 11. I didn't realize it was this late. So
Yeah, I don't want you getting all bummed out and getting a negative vibe of the game because you're staying
no,
up too late. I
that's
mentioned
just
that.
that bums me out that I can't find any of that, man. Like
But you know
I
what?
found my black pearls on my Glaucus, but he don't have any of my
I wonder if he
goods.
ate them.
Man, he better not have ate those. I mean, his box down there was full of food at one time.
You tried to turn them up and it didn't work and you just left them in there and they despawned.
Oh, that
Historically,
would
we've had
suck.
things go missing and they show back up. The black
Yeah.
pearls are worth more than the tentacles are. So
Well,
make sure you get
yes.
those in the box. Yeah, make sure you
They
get
are.
those put away. And I'll bet you anything that shit shows up sooner or later.
And I
'Cause
hope
I don't
so.
think I grabbed this.
I don't think you grabbed anything from over here at my base. I know for a fact you
look,
didn't.
this is full of all kinds of different shit. We need to have a box or boxes that are like standalone in a corner somewhere. So both of us know, all right, Chop's base, he's got all that shit in this box. Or in Avery's base, we know by the
Mine's
door,
right
doors.
next to the main lift in the center. Mine's a little wooden box in the right by the main lift.
All right, put a vault there. Make a vault and put it in a vault. And paint that vault like, we'll make them red or something that, okay, that we're going to spray paint this thing. And from now on, for the next forever or however long the Earth is still on or we're still playing ARK, we know that the red vault is where all the artifacts and where all the tributes go. No matter what map we're on or whose base we're in, that's where the artifacts and only the tributes, not anything else. Nothing else, Avery. It's not a catch-all.
Oh, okay.
I know how you operate. I know I have that same problem. But we need to do that and just make it a rule from now on, no matter what, the only thing that goes in this vault that is bright frickin' red is, you call the color. I'm calling a vault for storage. What color you want it to be?
I think red's fine with me. It sticks out and it's a color I don't normally use.
Exactly. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking also.
Okay, you see that, you guys? You guess what just happened? All that stuff I was looking for just came back.
No way.
It's all sitting right here in the green.
It all despawned and then showed back up.
Yeah, it was all not here when I was here a little while ago looking at it. Now it's all here.
That's freaking crazy.
So
paint that. Is it in a vault or box?
No, it's over here in the green obelisk. I'll make one later.
Okay, load it on your guy, your flyer, or whatever.
Oh, I glided over here on my own just to look. Get a quick
look. Shouldn't weigh very much.
48 pounds in the one thing, 50 pounds in the other. I ain't carrying all this.
You can't carry 98 pounds.
No, with everything that's here, I can't carry it all.
Oh. And you didn't see it when you were looking in your transmitters, like you can't see
No,
what's
no.
in the.
When I came
I
over
would.
to the green
I couldn't
obelisk
either.
the first time and looked
Right.
to see what I
Right.
had in here, none of this showed up. When I looked at the thing, it told me that I had the three things here, but it wasn't showing them for
Right.
me. I was like, well, that ain't right. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, okay, it's showing me the green, but there's nothing here. So what's going on?
You know,
You know what I
it
mean?
actually
So
makes.
I flew back to the base to double check to make sure because I knew I had these right here, 48 of them, right here, 48 golden little tentacles sitting here chilling, waiting for me. And I
Right.
knew I knew I had them. I knew I had them. I knew I wasn't losing my freaking mind.
No, I knew you had them too, but it wouldn't surprise me if they despawned
It would not me
because
either
we
because
had
it had
so much stuff
it,
go poof and just disappear.
it did it to JR that one time too.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right,
And
cool.
it's just the
I'm
nature
happy.
of ARK. You have it
I'm
one
happy.
day,
I
you
know
don't
it's
the
you.
next.
I'll build a vault and I'll get it put in my base. I'll have it red.
Yeah, that red.
Ugh.
You've got the resources to make a vault,
Yeah, I should
and you've
have
got
everything to make it. I'll look at it
right
when I
on,
get back to the base.
right on.
If I
I've
don't
got
make
them
it
all
tonight,
right
I'll
here.
make it tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm sitting here
That day.
yawning. I know I'm gonna be the
I
one
know it.
waking up at 6 a.m. ready to start getting the kids awake, but I don't have to in the morning. She'll be home, but guess who will still be waking up anyway?
Let's see.
This
I need.
guy. Because I'm that kind of guy. You know, if she's got to suffer, I'll suffer.
Sharing is caring. Let's see.
Depends on what I'm sharing.
One.
Don't ask me for my Reese's Pieces. I don't share my Reese's Pieces.
My Reese's peanut butter cups alone.
Kit Kat.
I used
If you
to love
want a
those
piece,
things.
if you want a Kit Kat, go buy your own. There's 4 pieces there. Find something
Yeah.
to share with. I'm greedy. I want to keep the good ones for
Oh,
myself. You want Butterfingers? Line up, man. I'll give you Butterfingers all day long. Forget those
Butterfingers
things.
are awesome.
I love them, but considering that I got this issue where I ain't got no teeth now in the front, so it's harder for me to
Did?
chew. It's harder for me to chew on them. You know what I'm saying?
Some of them got those damn hard spots in the middle
Oh
of them.
my
It's
God, those hurt so bad.
fluffy like the rest of it. Yeah, why aren't
Yep.
they fluffy like the rest of it? What the hell happened here?
Why can't it be like a crepe?
A crepe?
Yeah.
Pancake?
Well, a crispy outside wrap, a flaky crispy outside wrap, with like a
Yeah.
whipped cream style of ice cream, berry,
Texture.
juicy filling inside of it. That's just, oh, it's got my mouth watering now just thinking about just like
Oh, you
topped with some whipped
have a real butter in
cream.
it.
Yes, like real buttery, crispy outside center with some, I don't know, strawberry jam or something inside with some nice cream topping. Like, yeah, it's making me hungry. It's midnight. I'm
Brown
going to
sugar.
bed.
Oh, butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed after I hop off here. I'm not going to eat.
You go have a
that.
sugar coma. They go to
Yeah. I'll wake up in the morning. The old lady takes a picture of me. My eyes are X'd out. I'm just passed out, snoring, and my tongue's hanging outside my mouth. Just like, it's just flopped over. Just flopped over on the side of my face. My tongue's just hanging there. Just like,
here,
sugar.
like
Well, I can see him.
Zach. Let's see, where is he? I know he's in here. Where is he?
Who?
Oh, just a second. There we go. That's what you're gonna look like. Look in the chat.
Yeah. Just like that. That's what it's gonna look like, man. I'm gonna be like,
Oh yeah, I've been there and done that. I didn't even buy any candy at all. It was their Halloween night, and I thought to myself, you know, all this stuff is gonna be like 50 or 75% off. And I mean, dude, you know,
Yeah.
normally the store is like they're almost empty in candy on Halloween evening.
Right.
They had so much. They had these bags, Avery. It was like a little suitcase bag, but they wanted like $40 for it.
I know, it's so stupid. Something that we used to buy for 10 or 15 bucks, they want 40 bucks for it now. But
Those,
yet,
yeah,
back then when we were
exactly.
going 15, man, I remember when it was 8. That
Yeah, well,
same
I
bag
remember
that
when they
was,
were like, 88 cents, and it had like 40 pieces in it. The smaller bags,
you know,
just like the regular Halloween bags from the 90s.
so
It was
all
like
they
two
did,
dollars and 88.
right? You know
Yeah,
what they did, right? They
yeah.
just added 2 inches of bag and said that it was a bigger bag. It's a new improved bigger bag. Secretly with the same
They
amount
did
of
that to my
pieces.
coffee pot. They did that to my
Hey,
coffee pot. 80, you could get 80 coffee pods for 18.99 on sale. Sometimes as low as 15.99 on sale.
yeah, you caught it
So
at the
they
right
added
time.
20 pods and doubled the price
Yeah,
to
I know.
$32 for
I,
100 pods, and I'm going, and this store brand,
I
I'm
remember
going,
you telling
what?
me. I remember you
Oh my
telling me.
god, oh my gosh, so pissed.
That's
And then they had all the
crazy.
80 pod boxes back in freaking the
Clearance.
pastry area. I
hidden back
bought,
out of sight, out of mind on jobs. Let's make him pay full price. We'll tell everybody else the cheap stuff. Oh, but
I'm so sick of the corporate freaking
it's
jack around, man.
it's all some crazy stuff, man. But
Terrible.
unfortunately, without them, some of the goods that are out there, people wouldn't see if it wasn't for them pushing it and peddling it. Unfortunately, but
Like, why do I need to walk 120 yards just to get a gallon of milk? Shouldn't they have a case up front for people like us where we don't have to do the 90-mile walk to freaking
yeah,
get
well,
to
if
it?
they did that, everybody else would take advantage of it, and us disabled people wouldn't have a chance. But you guys,
Yeah,
with that
but
being said,
all this other crap we don't want.
right. With that being said, you guys, I'm calling it a night because I'm getting tired. I got myself an Yankee. We made a couple babies. I got some eggs germinating from the first 2. I'm gonna hatch all them tomorrow. We're gonna see what we get out of those. We got a good male, so maybe we'll get a good female, and maybe out of those 2 we can mix those and see what we get. Maybe get a baby male and mix that baby male with the original OG mother that's sitting up there. Maybe make something pop and something cool happen. Who knows? Magic is around any corner and under every stone, it seems like in this game with us. You never know what's going to happen. But, like I said, with that being said, y'all have a great day. Y'all great night. Stay safe. Peace out. We'll catch you guys all back here tomorrow morning for some what am I doing? Farming simulator or no? I want to do some glass etching. I'm gonna do some glass etching. So I'm gonna try to do a single share to here on the short side, and over on my TikTok to share over there. So hopefully I'll see you guys all back here tomorrow morning. Y'all stay safe.